once again, it's on. Welcome back to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
Shout out to Orlando. Pray for the people in Jamaica. One love.
Yes. And before we get started, that's what I wanted to say too. Shout out everybody out there in the Caribbean, man, going through it, especially down in Jamaica, man. My brother from another mother. Shout out. Hey man, hope your family's safe down there. Hope everybody, if you could donate, because they're gonna need a lot of assistance. I think it hit Cuba a little bit later, so our prayers going out to everybody that's going through this thing. Especially this time of year, this hurricane season. So, but if this is your first time ever checking us out, this is how we always start our podcast off. Shout out. I'm gonna let you have at it first, my brother.
All right.
What you got?
Just want to go ahead and say hello to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a very trying couple of days for my family and myself. We're here in the U.S., our family in the U.K., Saudi Arabia, all over the world. We're trying to keep communication with some of our family. I'm from the east coast of Jamaica, which is what, if you go on YouTube and look at anything, it's East Portland. That's where my family is. Luckily, my people are country people who live up in the mountains, so the mountains give some protection to my people. So most of my family just have wind damage and water. So I'm just praying for everybody else in the flattest parts of Jamaica that catch the worst. Make sure you keep them in your prayers, because we know it's at Jamaica, the government out there don't have some of the resources to help the people them. So keep them lifted up in prayer. That's all I can ask.
That's all you can ask for, man. And like Shawty say, man, our prayers with Jamaica and anybody that's going through this type of situation.
Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Cuba.
That's right. Mm-hmm. My main man, Tim Dog, what you got today, my brother? How was your day?
Man, boy, I had a trying 2 days. Let me tell you that. First of all, I get a call from my bank. Hey, did you make this purchase? No. Okay. Click. My card's gone. All right, I will wait 5 days. Payday coming up. People ain't gonna get paid. Then today, I had a slow leak in my tire. It's been since Baltimore. I've been putting the air in it like once every 2 weeks. But all of a sudden, last week, it's been every 3 days. So I said, let me go take care of it. Today, get to the joint is these two nails, 1 inch apart from each other. Oh, we can't repair that. We got to get a new tire. I'm like, what? So my tires was kind of bad. I didn't put 30,000 miles on it since I bought it. And it's time for some new tires. So I had to buy some tires. So I'm a broke motherfucker today.
Yeah, shit. Well, who you telling, man? I'm working and ain't getting paid. Yeah. So the fuck
right.
I feel you're paid, my brother.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel you're paid.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but they 20-inch low pros. They 20-inch lows. So you already know how much they cost.
I got you, man. I understand that, man. My main man, Pharaoh K, man. How was your day, my brother?
Well, today is it's a bittersweet day. Today is my grandson's birthday. He's 8, and then
happy birthday,
little man.
The anniversary of my mom's homegoing. So it's kind of bittersweet for me today.
Hold on, you have a grandson older than my grandson, and you call me?
Yeah.
Well, it's you remember my oldest Ashley? It's my stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Well,
we don't believe in stepdaughter. Your daughter. Ain't no such thing as stepdaughter. I don't care. No, your daughter. That's right.
You raised that young lady.
No, that's right. No, we don't do stepdaughters here.
No.
Exactly.
No,
I understand.
No.
Unfortunately, I didn't get an opportunity to because she lived with her father.
I got you.
Okay. So with that being said, I don't denounce her any other way. I'm just giving him reference to who she is.
I got you.
Yeah, we just giving you a hard time.
With that being said, it's my mother
jumping your tail now. We ain't playing
her, leaving us down here in hell.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But on top of that, I got some good news today. I got offered a new position at the job.
Okay.
But you still ain't getting paid though.
It don't matter. As long as I get the hell out of where I'm at now, I'm good to go.
I got you. Well, I hope you get the position, man. I'm glad to hear that, man. And I understand when you're talking about your mom and the day that that she left her this here to go to her heavenly home, man. And that's still a hard thing. You know, as for me,
Sure.
man, I went through that a couple of days ago when I went to my homecoming. Of course, the Hurricanes won. They won. They stopped the game in the third quarter. It was like 61-12 or some shit like that. They didn't even play the fourth
cow.
quarter. They was beating us so goddamn bad.
Mercy
Then the
rule.
Gators
next-
got gated up, huh?
No, we won. No,
Thought
we
you was
won.
Gators.
No, my high school and the other high school combined. So now they're the Hampton Hurricanes. So it's just one school now. There's no more Gators. Nah.
So what? Y'all had 15 people on the team?
Now they have more than 15. Those motherfuckers,
Okay.
they ran roughshot. Like I say, they didn't even play the fourth quarter. They was beating them boys so bad. But they did
That's
win
good
the.
shit.
I think they won the region. So congratulate to them. But talking about your mother, man, like I said, I stayed until Sunday, and I
Yeah.
went down there Saturday. I went by and talked to my mom and my sister and my grandmother. All of them on the same row, except for
it?
my grandfather. They all on the same
it.
row. I know people look at me and say that's kind of weird. I go out to the cemetery to talk to my mom and my sister, but hey.
No.
At least I get to
Family
talk to
fly.
them.
Hey.
Yeah, at least I get to talk to them and they don't talk back. I told them don't talk back to me because they do. I might be with them. So, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go yet.
Yeah.
But with that being
I
said,
talk
my
to 'em when I
brothers,
get
man.
out there, too.
Yeah. With that being said, hey, man, we got a great show for y'all tonight. Hope y'all be entertained.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we might as well go ahead and start it off with this one because
sure.
this one basically shocked a lot of people. And I think we talked about this a little bit earlier about the sports betting. And it seems as though that the FBI are listening too.
This morning, a major gambling scandal sending shockwaves through the NBA.
I'm just ashamed that they put themselves and put their family and put the NBA in this position.
All players are well aware of, what they're allowed to do, what they're not allowed to do.
Head coach for the Portland Trailblazers, Chauncey Billups, released on bond late Thursday. The Hall of Famer now among the more than 30 people charged with money laundering and wire fraud for allegedly rigging poker games backed by the mob. Accused, along with former Cleveland Cavaliers guard Damon Jones, of luring wealthy players to joining games in the Hamptons, Miami, and Vegas. Prosecutors say the games were fixed using high-tech devices, including rigged card shuffling machines, specialized contact lenses, and an X-ray table that could read cards face down.
Your winning streak has ended. Your luck has run out.
Jones not responding to requests for comment. An attorney for Billups saying overnight he would not have risked his Hall of Fame legacy, his reputation, and his freedom. He would not jeopardize those things for anything, let alone a card game. While current Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier also now out on bond, charged in a separate case for his involvement in an alleged criminal betting scheme, trading insider information about NBA players and teams. Authorities pointing to this game in 2023, where Rozier left early with a foot injury. But prosecutors say he tipped off others first so that they could place bets on his underperformance.
And those bets paid out, generating tens of thousands of dollars in profit.
Rozier's attorney says he believes the feds had cleared his client.
They took his phone, downloaded everything. They said there's nothing to see here. We're going to fight it.
Billups and Rozier now placed on immediate leave as the league reviews the indictments. As NBA insiders say, league officials are wondering just how far this goes.
Yeah, I know a lot of people is wondering how far this goes. We already got a comment. What you got to say, Joe? Who are the other 27 people? These black faces are the only ones the media has shown. That is true, and we're gonna get to that as well, Joe. I'm glad you brought that up. Shot, I'm gonna give you the first shot at this, man. And it's a twofold question. You know, the first question is this: how strong do you think the government cases are against Billups and Rozier and the rest? And just like Joe said, you know, how come we haven't seen no pictures of the people from the mob that's supposed to be back in these illegal games? So your thoughts?
Well, first of all, you have to understand something. I think some months back on this podcast, when it might be at last year, and I said how the gambling situation was going to affect sports in America. And I told y'all I was against all that joint about daggone gambling or sports. It was going to create a whole different kind of situation for everybody in the sports. So that was my take on the whole gambling situation. But like your brother said, they only want to put certain people out there as the face of the crimes that they want to say that's out there. You know what I mean? So my thing is, why not go ahead and get everything together and put everybody's name out there that was involved? Why are you putting just these few players out there? Just the same. It's the same thing that happened with Michael Vick back in the day with the dog thing. You
Yeah.
know, you're doing more than people, more NFL players and people, executives and GMs had their hands in it, but they only pick on certain players. That's why I'm telling you, when this stuff like this come out, it's always another side to the coin. You know what I'm saying? They're telling you one thing, saying that, oh yeah, these players did this, but they're investigating and they're attached to the mob and this. That. Okay, who are these cats in the mob?
Exactly.
Who are these cats in the mob? Don't give us part of the story. Give us the whole damn story. Do your investigation and then come back and say, these are the people that's been indicted, that's involved in this situation. You're just putting the daggone star on these players who are stupid enough to go out there and put their money out there and put their families, like Shaq said, in a situation that they probably, you know what I'm saying, could have avoided. These players are getting played. We're not talking about cats that's not getting paid now, like y'all that's working for the government. That the government shut down. These cats are getting paid contracts, multi-million-dollar contracts. You telling me you're an NBA, you've been in the league all these years. Chauncey Billups done won championships. You know what I'm saying? These cats are getting contracts, hundreds of millions of dollars, and you want to go out here and risk your family's livelihood on gambling? Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna say allegedly because we don't know if it's true or not. We're gonna say allegedly that they did this. There's no proof yet to say that they actually did what the government is saying they did.
True. And I will digress on that point, but the fact of the matter is, why risk it?
Yeah.
Why risk it? And as Joe just said, why are we all of a sudden talking about these players? We still ain't seen the Epstein files yet. We got a crook in the damn White House. Freaking daggone 32 counts? And this cat is daggone running the country. And nobody ain't saying nothing. This is one of them things is not one of them things where it's like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, two wrongs don't make a right. The damn president is a damn criminal.
Yeah, that is true. But Tim Dog, when you heard about this situation, what you think about that, and just like my man Shada said, they only talking about these three people. They should put everybody out there. And of course, how do you think that the government case stacks up against these three people that they got on Front Street? Your thoughts?
I don't know about the three, but I do know about two. Chauncey Billups. When I first heard it, and they only named those people, and they said 30 people indicted, and I'm like, this is nothing but cross-eyed Cash Patel trying to deflect once again from Epstein file or whatever else is going on, especially with that White House administration.
Yeah.
So and he always said he doesn't really believe that charges are stick. He just wants to embarrass people. That's all. And that's the only thing I thought of. I'm like, are you for real? They never said the charges of what Chauncey Billups was charged with. They just said in association with bringing people to these rigged games, as if he knew they were rigged. So, and Terry Rozier, he was investigated by the NBA. They took his home. This was years ago.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, okay, we got someone here. Yeah, throw him up in there. We got it. Yeah, there we go. See what sticks. And that's what I saw.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you on that. But what the aspect of the part about them not showing, the mob figures? Because if they're working with the mob, they know who they are. Why haven't they bring their name out to the front, Tim Dog?
Because there is no. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I said before I go to Pharaoh, I'm gonna hear you. I'm gonna hear what you got to say, Tim Dog.
Because there is no mob, just like there is no mortgage fraud, there is no secrets being transported, and there is no what's the word they say, lying to Congress. So I mean, the man already said he can do whatever he wants. So I mean, right now we just have to toss it up. I'm tossing it up as the administration just trying to make a point. And
Okay,
why just
okay.
these 3 names? No other suspects' names have been put out. Nothing. Just them
I
3.
got you. I got you. I got you. And Pharaoh, your thoughts about this and how the strength of their case, how do you think it stacks up? And also, just like Joe said, there's more. They say they got 27, they got 30 people, but we only know 20, we only know 3. So the other 27, I guess they don't matter. But as long as we get these big fishes, that's all we here to see. So what are your thoughts on this situation, this gambling situation?
I would say I'm disappointed that these NBA players got caught up with the mob in the first place. I thought,
Allegedly.
with that
Alleged.
being said, that
Allegedly.
you're professionals. You already know how the game is played. You know how the game is rigged. You've seen it from that. What was that NFL referee back in the day that got?
No, that,
Oh yeah.
no, that
That was a
was
referee.
no, that was basketball referee.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That the background referee. They got caught up.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you
gambling
gotta say
for the
NFL.
You said
Yeah, yeah.
NFL.
Did I say
that's what I'm
NFL?
saying.
My bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But there was also NFL guy too. But anyway, so that basketball guy, the referee. With that being said, you've seen this before. Even Michael Jordan, I think, at one time got with him betting
Was caught
or
up in that.
gambling. That caused his father to allegedly to get whatever, killed. So they know what the outcome is when it comes to dealing with these types of people. Now, with that being said, as Joe says, where are they gave the name of the mob, but they didn't say who the players are in the mob. And with that being said, what are we talking about? These other players that the 27, the 3 faces that they brought out. I think once again it's a smokescreen for what's going on in America, in the United States.
Yeah.
I do believe this is another Diddy case.
I got you.
Something to make black folks or black people, black athletes look bad, and making choices with people that is running the country right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
So you can't have your cake and eat it too, black people. Look, just understand what's happening out here. They don't want us to enjoy the fruits of our labor as well as what they're doing. They're living off of our demise. We got to be
This is the same
smarter
country.
when we move.
This is the same country that outlawed gambling back. If you want to look at the history of this country, just read your
Absolutely.
history. Prohibition. People were going to prison for making alcohol, but alcohol is sold today. Running numbers back in the day with the Godfather of Harlem.
What's the most famous movie? The most famous movie is Life. That dealt with that same situation. We had Life. We had Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
Operating in the shadows for us to make money.
Yeah, before we go to that, my next question, I just want to ask the panel this. You could go to Vegas and it's supposed to be legal, but the house is always geared to win.
Yes.
But yet you trying to tell me if I get together with my boys and we do a poker night and somebody wins big, that's illegal? So I didn't understand that aspect of it. Is it illegal because they were dealing with high stake poker with a large sum of money, or is it legal because they're saying that they were using equipment to sway the house to win? But isn't that what Vegas does?
Yeah. What's the
Go ahead,
difference?
Farrah. Yeah.
What's the difference? Let me say this. I know we talking about sports, but the man running the country, he bankrupts casinos. That's rigged to win.
Yeah.
So,
I got you.
so we already had the odds stacked against us, and you still go in sleeping with the snakes. Like, you got to be smarter.
Stealing the money.
Yeah,
He's
allegedly.
stealing the money.
Make sure we say allegedly because they haven't.
We won't.
No,
And I say
I'm
allegedly. Yes. but
yeah. Because
If that's the
reason why I'm
case-
saying allegedly because they haven't been found guilty or anything.
No, I get it.
yeah.
But
Make sure
the
we
whole
sound
thing,
say
though,
allegedly.
man on the
Okay.
street and panel, for you to even come out on TV or in the eyes of us as athletes. I mean, not athletes, but spectators and people that looked up to these guys. For you to be seen in this light, it still looks bad, regardless of what goes on.
That's correct. That's correct. It does look bad
Because you look Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups was one of the players that we really liked coming up.
Yes.
He did everything right. He played the game good. He's a champion. It's and he calls a good game when he's on it. So to see this brother in this light, you're like, how the hell did you get there?
But you
Yeah.
got to understand, this is what America does. When black people do something wrong, they put the narrative out there that we're super predators. This is what we are. But you know what I'm saying? When they do that, when our white counterparts and brothers and sisters do that, then it's like, oh, it's an excuse. He was having mental health issues. He was going through a divorce. He was doing this. But when it's something this nefarious, now all of America just see this gambling thing and they see these three black guys. So what do you think all of America is thinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, and you know, not like I said, I don't want to make it to where this is a cultural issue or a black or white or whatever the case is. But let's look at it for what it is. It's a black eye, it's a black stain on the black community when we get caught up in situations like this that we have no business in.
How many black serial killers do you know? That how many people? How many black people shoot up schools?
But hey, like I say, don't get on the black serial. Don't get on the black serial killer thing. Tim Dog already told us about that a couple of episodes ago, so we're not going there again. You wasn't on that episode. But Tim Dog, I want to come to you, man. Do you believe that there will be more players that will be involved in this case?
If there were, they would have said it already. That's the FBI MO right now. Get everything out that they want people to hear, and then worry about everything later on. I could be wrong, but
and look who's the head of the FBI.
Yeah, cross-eyed Cash Patel. That motherfucker was telling the both sides looking at
everything. Come on, man.
And never can, and he can't tie at all.
No.
Yeah, but
every football game we're inundated with DraftKings, gambling, 24/7.
Yeah,
man, on the street.
My next question. Yeah, but
when
let
the
me say this.
DraftKings, that's another issue.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this again, fellas. I need y'all to stick on the question because y'all already jumped into my next question. So I need y'all stick with me. Stick with me.
You know how we are.
You got it amped up, man.
I know I got y'all amped up, but I want y'all to stick because we got an hour we got to talk about. See, if y'all talk about it now, then we can't talk about it later. So stick to the question. All right. So Pharaoh King, do you think there will be more players involved in this situation?
Yes, I do, because we already had the incident with Gilbert Arenas, the man who said, "I'll take the money over championships." You already know he greedy, so what if he falls in? You know what I'm saying? I believe so, because once you get names like Chauncey Billups, and you start getting, I really don't say the other two. Like
and an active player, but one is an active player though.
Terry Rozier.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know if he really threw the game or not because his ass really can't play. So, I mean, that might have been a legitimate injury. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the NBA investigated.
Nobody's going to play like Terry Rozier, Nobody's going to complain about that. But we have seen.
And it happened. And they charging him for something that happened, what was that, 2 years ago? Come on now.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Farrah. Finish your thoughts. Yeah.
What's statute of limitations when you trying to get somebody? They move the goalposts every time. But I believe it's gonna be more. Once you see Chauncey, oh man, how long you been doing this? Hey man, you get in, we get this money, whatever case is. Next you know, it's gonna be like dominoes. People just gonna start calling.
I want you to push back on that. But he brought up a name. He brought up Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas was basically arrested, basically saying the same thing what the Feds saying that these guys do, illegal gambling. And of course, he said that he didn't snitch on anybody, but it does look suspicious. And then the other thing is, wasn't there another basketball player besides Rozier that they were saying, what was my man name? DeHonte or something like that? They said that he betted on basketball and they come to find out that he wasn't guilty of what they said he was guilty of. So it looks just kind of suspicious. So I want you to answer this, Shada, about the Gilbert Arenas part that Farrah brought up. And also you say you want to push back on something.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas, man, I think his situation is completely different because he was just stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean, all these years they've been making movies and stuff. Man, go on a yacht and get out in the ocean and daggone if you want to do something like that. That was just plain dumb name for something like that, being in charge of it. But at the same time, when I was saying pushing back on what King was saying, my thing is the Shield. They're always going to protect the NBA.
The Shield.
They're going to protect the Shield. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
no matter what you say, they've already put the faces and names out there, the narrative out there. They're going to keep it right there to protect the NBA, the NFL, whatever the league is going to be. Because what? Those owners and those investors, that's their money maker. They're not going to go ahead and let a bunch of people fall when they know that they have money tied up. You got to understand, when we talk about investors, you're talking about these daggone big companies, JP Morgan and all these companies. They got money tied up in all of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? So if they go ahead and drop the names of everybody involved, there's going to be a slew of people.
Yeah.
So they're always going to protect the Shield. So don't fall for the bait. They're going to put the narrative out there, and they're going to stick with that.
Yeah, they're going to be the sacrificial lamb.
Definitely, I agree with you on that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think they're all going to be sacrificial lamb. But you know, like they say with my man Chauncey Billups, there's really not much that they could say. I think they say that he invited the people, and just like my man Joe just said, Joe said that that a couple of other people are caught up, but they just wasn't charged. They say names like Kevin Garnett, Ty Lue, that have been revealed and as being tied to the poker game, but they haven't been charged. But if you listen to all those basketball players, they all say they play poker. They play poker at some point in time. I guess because they're saying that it's other people money that they're taking. That's the issue. And since y'all want to jump subjects, this was my next question. Pharaoh, I'm going to let you get the first shot at it. Did the world of legalized sports betting contribute to this situation?
Yeah, like Charlotte said before, hell yeah. Gambling is addictive. It was addictive back when it was illegal, and now that you can do it, it's just like weed. If you legalize weed, how much money are they making off of betting?
Jumping subjects again. Don't do that. Don't put weed in there with that. Don't do that.
No, I guess he's correlating the two because he's correlating the two. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So when you start, with the prohibition, like Shada brought up, when you legalize that, now it's like, well, shit. If we go, since everybody's doing it, we legalize it. We get payback from that. The states get money, the counties get money, whatever. So it's the same thing. It's a money maker across. That's why you think we have Powerball and Mega Millions.
Yeah.
Right. And
you know what I mean? Now you have a state like this where that's the only thing you can do is Powerball, whatever, legalized gambling, but you can't have a casino unless it's an Indian reservation.
Correct. That's some bull crap.
That is true. And Shada, you brought it up. I'm gonna go to Tim Dog first, then I'm gonna come back to you, Shada. Tim Dog, Shada brought it up, but did the world of legalized sports betting contribute to this situation, in your opinion?
Of course. I mean, any dummy could see that. Even before legalized betting, you had underground betting. And it still controlled the point spreads and everything in Vegas.
Yeah.
So all it did was take it from underground and made it above ground so everyone can see. And now that you can see it, just like Pharaoh was saying, with marijuana, now everybody can try it, but just because you try it doesn't mean you're going to get hooked. I don't gamble. When I go to Vegas, see my cousin, I have $20 I put in the slots. If it's gone, it's gone. I'm not there just for all that.
Hey, look.
There you go. I salute.
I understand what you're saying, Tim Dog, and this is what I'm going to say. Then I'm going to let you finish your statement. I'm not going to say you get hooked on it, but I guess with the legalized gambling, it's to the point now that you can't trust the sports that you're seeing. And with the weed situation, we got a lot of young brothers and sisters in jail for weed, but now it's legal. Those brothers and sisters should be out. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying.
That's the only thing I'm saying about the weed correlation. That's the only thing. But finish your statement, my brother. Go ahead.
Now, think about as far as the gambling.
Yeah.
It's geared towards those who have less.
Exactly.
Because those who have won't do it. And the addiction comes from when you win some and you want to continue on winning.
Right.
And you try to catch up with your losings because you're going to lose.
Yeah.
And that's when
Charles
it becomes
Barkley.
a problem. You always
The house
you're
always
trying
win.
to catch up.
The house always
and-
Charles
wins.
Barkley.
Right. There you go. And to me, I'm sorry, I'm doing bad by myself. I ain't gonna just give my money away. Yeah, I'll take a chance, but I'll have to limit that chance.
Yeah.
And some people just can't do it. They don't have
Yes, sir. I agree.
Remember,
Yeah.
I told you guys that they had a study out about gambling. The addition is a person will keep putting money in, and the high is them trying to win. When they actually win, they go to a low. They'll go
Yeah.
to a low, and then they'll be like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to win again. So they'll take their earnings, regardless of how much it is, throw that shit right back into it to try to win again, to get that high. So it's an
Yeah.
addiction that's out of control.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's those
And-
endorphins taken in your body. You know, the endorphins, once they get up there, you want to continue on,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
getting them and to keep
Exactly,
doing whatever
exactly.
it is you're doing.
And that's why they make birth control. Man,
Shit.
Shout out, man. You know, the same thing, man. You spoke on it earlier, man, about the legalized betting, because every time you look, there's a sports betting, there's an athlete talking about the sports betting thing. And do you see this sports betting jeopardizing a lot of people's careers? Because like my man Joe just said, if I could make money, more money illegally, you know, on the sports betting side, why do it legally?
Correct.
If that makes sense.
And what people fail to realize is that the government preys on people being addicted to this stuff.
Yes.
That's how this country, this capitalistic country, preys on people putting themselves in debt so they could daggone keep making money from people. And now
Yes.
this little thing that we got here, why do you think these cell phones keep getting updated every freaking daggone couple of years? People can go right into their phone and freaking daggone type in and gamble. Now my thing is, you're getting paid. We already in a daggone terrible situation in this country financially. What's our debt now? Like in the trillions?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the country itself is in debt. Now you got all the majority of the country in debt. You're cutting. You're not paying people, and now you're daggone putting something out there to give people hope. Okay, I could win. I could win. This is the same thing that happened to me, and Tim Dog said it earlier when I was in Korea. Korea taught me a valuable lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the first time I ever gambled when I went to Korea. And my thing is, when I went to the casino in Korea, I said, you know what? If I come in here, I'm spending $40. If I lose that $40, I'm done. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
lot of money.
If I make money, if I make whatever I make in gambling, and I say I double my money, then guess what? I'm gonna take that same $40 and see if I can get some more. And if I lose that $40, I walk away with money in my pocket anyway. But there are people that can't do that. They have this daggone addiction, like an E7 that was over there. She was on her way to being a master sergeant, was going into Dragon right on post, using the government credit card to gamble. You know what I'm saying? So people have this daggone thing, and that's why I say weed different. Because right here in Florida, medical marijuana is legal, but you got to go ahead and go get paid the government to get a card, and then you got to re-up that card every 6 months, and then every year you got to update the shit, and then you got to go out there and pay for the daggone weed, and you can only get a certain amount a month. So the government has been doing this for years. They've been tricking people into doing stuff like this for years. It's nothing new. This is what this country does.
Yeah, and like I say, with the sports betting aspect of it, because we all got a favorite team here, and if we all think we can make money off of a certain player, we're going to do that. And of course, you know, once these leagues got in bed with these casinos, I think that's when people start thinking that certain sports are scripted. You know, we already got some players say that it's scripted. Now with this situation, we really think that it's going to be scripted.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad y'all made a great point before we move on to our next topic. You know, I could, with me, I don't spend money like that, but I don't gamble like that. But I could tell y'all a story when me and Kim went on our 30th anniversary. I want to say we went on our 30th anniversary. We went to Las Vegas to celebrate, and we was there having a good time. And of course, you know, she took $20 and she won $1,500. Just like y'all say, I'm thinking, man, we up. Let's take this money and go.
Roll out.
No. It kept calling her every time because I had the money. Give me $100 more. Let me see if I can win some more. See, see, see.
Hey,
You take your
I'ma
money
tell you now,
and you goddamn it leave.
Hey, $100 more would have been in the car. We running out of leaving.
$100 would have been somewhere
Joe,
special.
Joe, I'm gonna tell you this, Joe. I'm gonna deal with the government on the legalized gambling because I damn sure don't want to get no bookies running after my ass trying to get my money.
Yeah, especially me because I can't run no more. So
but you know what they made it worse by having live betting. Who's going to score next and all that. So that just makes the person who's more addictive even more. So they like, oh, I can do that. I can make up for this right here, and
exactly.
Where does it end?
Exactly. This is just a quick topic here, fellas. You know, I know we're talking about basketball right now, but I'm gonna give you first shot at this, Tim Dog. Do you see more sports being caught up in the situation?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What about you, Shada? What about you, Shada?
Is a pig coochie pole? I'm just saying.
I don't know. Pharaoh, what it is, man? What you got?
What's the question? Because I'm still stuck with it too.
Do you see other sports professionals? Do you see other professional sports being caught up in the situation? Excuse my grammar right there. With the
other
slash
sports?
Yeah, like NFL, hockey, baseball.
Hockey, no, it's not enough of us.
No.
Well, not just us, just anybody.
Anybody,
anybody.
It's not enough of us.
The
games is getting caught up. We're in it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, but I think it'll be more sports. I think it's gonna be because what they say is that the person that was the front man was a football player. It wasn't a basketball player. So whoever was the front man was somebody dealing in football. But it is what it is. But you know,
he
went to prison.
Yeah, but I hope these brothers come out on the other side, man. I hope this is non-founded. But we all know what this is all about. It's all about keeping number 47 and those files off of the front page. Every time, you know, you get closer to getting those files to come out, something always seems to be coming up. But it is what it is, my brothers. Who does Joe got right there? What Joe say? Joe, shit rolls downhill, so it's coming to the other league soon. Yeah, I truly believe that. But fellas, talking about shit rolling downhill, man. You lose that game, and you let them score 35 points in the first half. You know you're going to get fired.
Breaking news from college football. LSU firing head coach Brian Kelly after 4 seasons, our insider Matt Zenitz confirms. The decision comes after the Tigers got crushed at home by Texas A&M on Saturday. The loss dropped LSU out of the top 25, and that was the final straw for LSU, which entered the season with national championship expectations, but is on track to miss the playoffs in each of Kelly's 4 years in Baton Rouge. Kelly finishes with a 34-14 record at LSU and is owed a massive buyout of $54 million.
Yeah, we talked about the other coach, Franklin, last week. Now the hammer now dropped on Brian Kelly. Shotta. Why wasn't he a good fit? I messed up the question. Why wasn't he a good fit for LSU?
Where name me a school where he was a good fit.
Well, Notre Dame. I think he made the playoff at Notre Dame.
No, Central Michigan, Chippewas.
Listen, bro. Brian Kelly has been Brian Kellyan since he's been Brian Kellyan, and he ain't gonna daggone change. You understand?
I got you.
The man ain't brought nothing to daggone LSU. Did they even make a daggone college
No.
Been there?
No.
Okay, then we talking about LSU. This is a Power 5 school who's always daggone reputable in the SEC. You know daggone what? It's the same thing that's going on with Florida State with North Turner. Bro, listen.
Yeah.
This is a win now league. Cats ain't trying to see you going on no 4 or 5 game losing streaks and think that, we gonna go ahead and weather the storm. No, these guys want you to win right now.
And I'm glad you say that because that's our partners on the Mad Professor. I wish he was on so you could talk about Brian Kelly. I don't think you really liked Brian Kelly when he came there.
I don't like
Pharaoh. So Pharaoh, why wasn't he a good fit, man? You know, a 34-14 record is pretty good if you think about it. He got a winning percentage, but why wasn't he a good fit for LSU? Oh shit. I don't know what I did, Farrah. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right. Anyway, so your question is Brian Kelly a fit for LSU?
Why wasn't he a good
with
fit?
their-
Why
with their
wasn't he a
rec-
good fit
I
for
really-
LSU?
I really don't know what the issue is with them firing him, but I would say that now football is a business, even in college now, as opposed to that before where you had your what was it, Les Miles? Was it Les Miles that was there for a while?
Yeah, Les Miles.
He's not a Les Miles. He's not. I don't think Brian.
Because
Kelly's
Les Miles
gonna
did
win
win
them.
but he did win them a champ. Les Miles won the championship with him though.
Yeah, I said I don't think
Yeah,
Brian
yeah.
Kelly's going to do what Les Miles has done. So, and like you said, your boy Kelly, his brother screwed up. Was it Brian Kelly?
Forget you.
Nah, I
Don.
don't know.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Brian, his
no,
brother.
no.
Yeah,
Brian Kelly.
yeah.
Yeah, the coach for he coached your team,
Who?
Brian Kelly.
the Eagles.
Talking about Chip
Yeah,
Kelly?
Brian Kelly.
Chip Kelly, isn't that that's it? Isn't that they brothers?
I don't think they brothers, but don't bring up that mother. He should not be named.
I thought the motherfuckers were brothers, man. Anyway,
He's my Voldemort.
This man took it to straight Harry Potter on
hey,
you.
well, he's not going to do a less. He's not going to have Les Miles accomplishments. So
Yeah.
releasing him ain't no big deal.
Yeah, yeah. And Tim Dog, like I say, you called out the team that he played for. He thought he could win it at Notre Dame, and then he left Notre Dame to go to LSU to replace Les Miles, I believe. I don't think Les Miles quit. I think they might have fired him and hired Brian Kelly, thinking that he was going to do something. So why wasn't he not a good fit for LSU?
Because he just couldn't get over the hump. He let the big games go. I don't know what his record is in the SEC, but I'm sure it's not good because every year he's always losing to Georgia or somebody, Alabama. So I guess they were like, what, fuck it, we're giving this $40 million. We start somewhere else. At least we ain't got to pay the next person. Just like with who just got fired, we ain't got to pay the next
Franklin.
person all the money. Franklin, we ain't got to pay his replacement as much money as him. So they figured, wash it.
Let's also remember that some of these coaches, like your boy Harbaugh, that's now with the Chargers. Harbaugh, when he was in Michigan, was on the hot seat for a minute, but then he beat Ohio State and he beat Penn State when he was there and actually did a job. So those big games where you have in the conference, especially, bro, we all know the SEC is the SEC cannibalize each other every year, and you got to bring it in the SEC. You can't be in the SEC and have
win.
Nah,
Yeah,
Win.
And Farrah, and that's a good thing. Is it because that? I don't think it's because of the loss. Yeah, it was a bad loss, but just like Shawty said, you got to win certain games in your conference. I don't give a damn if you don't win no games. Miami got to beat Florida State and Florida. That's
Yeah,
in-house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's in-house. That's proud. That's prideful. But because he didn't win the big games, do you think that weighed in a lot of him getting fired?
Yeah, especially if you have a winning record against the teams you're playing, or if you have an opportunity to beat a team that's not playing well, and your team was supposed to win. Yeah, I mean, like I said though, it's hit or miss with LSU. They've always been an up and down school. No, they had good years, they got bad years. I think it's unfortunate dealing with the tragedy that happened early with one of the ex-players that just go. This is bringing another bad look to LSU. But
good point.
It is what it is with that team.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought it up, Tinder. I'm gonna let you get the final thought on that. What was the on the pivot? They had the young man on there that had the brain tumor, and they say that Brian Kelly didn't talk to him. He heard him for about a year or some change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you could tell he wasn't a good coach, or he wasn't a people's coach. So Tim Dog,
players coach, maybe
a player coach. Yeah. Let me get this last question, then I can ask you what. Kelly was 1-5 in season openings games at LSU. Yes.
Sure.
My man, I remember the math professor saying that. So Tim Dog, the next question that I got for the panel is this: who do you see becoming the next LSU head coach? There's some names out there that's being thrown.
There's only one.
So who do you see? They're talking about what's my man down there in
Lane Kiffin.
Mississippi, Lane Kiffin. They're talking about my man that was the head coach. They
Nick
want him
Saban.
probably to come back, Nick Saban. But who do you see taking that job, and why?
I just want to say Nick Saban. Brian
Well,
Kelly.
he began there, so
Yeah, true that.
What's
I
up,
meant to
Bill?
say,
Kelly face
Brian-
just a student douchebag. Go ahead, man.
no,
look at Mark, man.
Another
know.
thing, what he was like one of the last 3 or 4 coaches that didn't win the title at LSU.
Yeah,
And I'm reading also that his coaching style was real rough and brash, but he just
Yeah.
couldn't. He just couldn't break the SEC curves. The big games. And Texas A&M, I love them boys, and they right now I think they the ones that could win the championship, but LSU was no match for them.
yeah.
They were no match for him. So I think just Kelly, I don't know. Who's
So,
gonna
but
be the
who do
next-
you
oh,
see-
I don't know. I'm saying the next coach.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Um,
Do you think that Lane
yeah.
Kiffin will leave Mississippi to go to Ole
Nah.
Miss to take that job?
Nah,
nah.
because Lane, he getting too much money over there. If I'm not mistaken.
I disagree.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, Charlie. Why do
Hold
you
on, let's
disagree?
see.
I disagree because the fact of the matter is, you talking about Ole Miss, LSU. Come on, bro. Come on. You can't compare Ole Miss and LSU. There's no way you're telling me that Lane, if they go ahead, it's just the same thing when Jimbo Fisher was at Florida State. Texas A&M back the daggone freaking Brinks truck up to get Jimbo
Yeah.
Fisher. You think daggone Lane Kiffin gonna stay here and not get a chance to go ahead and go to a big name school like LSU and go
Okay,
ahead
let me see.
that has a storied history and go ahead and just to go ahead and literally go ahead and slap Nick Saban in the mouth after all that stuff Nick Saban put him through because he messed with his daughter when he was at Alabama? Come on, man.
So you think
Yeah.
that Lane Kiffin be a good fit at LSU? They shot him. If I come to you, Farrell.
Man, Lane Kiffin don't need to go to LSU. Please, God, no. I think James Franklin is a better fit than back on Lane Kiffin.
Okay, so you agree with what Joe said. What about you, Farrell? Who you think would be a good fit? And one thing I would say that Lane Kiffin has put Ole Miss on the map because we wasn't talking about Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Nick
He
Saban.
went down to FI. He went down here to Florida to FI. Was it FIU?
FIU,
And he went
FIU,
ahead and
yeah.
Did his little thing, and he go ahead
Yeah.
and got his coaching underneath him. And then Ole Miss saw what he did and was like, "Hey, come
Yeah.
on up here." Of course, he's gonna take that
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
But come on, you can't compare Ole Miss.
but like I say, the Lane Kiffin would make a good fit. But he has made a name at Ole Miss, and especially if he could get Ole Miss into the playoffs. Oh, he's solidified for the rest of the time down there. And then Nick Saban, I don't think he's coming out of retirement because he don't want to deal with NIL. And Franklin might be a good fit, but do they want him at LSU? So Farrell, who do you think would be a good fit at LSU?
Man, you know what? So that Buffalo Bills has a guy named Joe Brady. I think he was back there when they had a national championship. And, so they talk about him being a head coach. He'd probably go back to LSU and do what he needed to do to be a head coach to win a national championship for them again.
Yeah,
So I
and
think he was there when Joe Burrow was there, if I remember.
Yeah. And,
So-
I'm glad you say that, Farrell. The next part about it is, I'm keeping you, Farrell.
Yeah.
It's the SEC.
Right.
It's a win. It's a win or go home. You got to win, unless you on South Carolina. Yeah, we give you years, but if you're a
Right.
powerhouse team that usually in the playoffs or usually in the championship game, your leash is way shorter than other coaches in the SEC.
Right.
Go ahead, Farrell.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking about that guy there that that left to go to the pros. If he
Okay.
goes back to college where he won a championship as an assistant coach,
Uh-huh.
I think it's a great opportunity. And if I'm not mistaken, I think one of the names on the list was also the head coach for Georgia Tech. He got Georgia Tech in the top 10 now.
Okay. All right.
And they're 8-0. They're 8-0 in the season.
Bro.
So I mean, if people like new names and things like that. So outside of the names that we've been hearing, they might go off the rip and do something different. You never know.
Georgia Tech.
Hey, let me ask Tim Dahl this quick. Like that, I'm shot.
Look at Georgia Tech.
Hey, let me ask you this, Tim Dahl. So, do you think that they should be some new faces in these college, because we've seen what these coaches have done. So do you think a new face will help these programs out? Or should it go with the old try and true? Your thoughts?
LSU, they're going to go with tradition. Definitely.
Yeah.
Somebody who's a hard-nosed coach. And look at all the coaches they had prior. There were coaches who believed in the system, got the system done, and they won them games in the SEC. I would say that they need to bring in somebody new because that's the problem. Somebody young, fresh ideas, something different, just like they did with Florida State. You know, their whole dynamics changed, from one season to the next. So that, to me, they need to bring in, but already, nah.
Okay. What about you, Shawty? You think like that, Farrell brought it up, a new face or go with the old try and true?
They're not. We're talking about the SEC. They're not going to sit here and go out here and try to experiment with nothing. They're going to go with what they know. We're talking about the South. This is the same people, the Southern Conference. These are the same folks that lost the daggone Civil War and still think they won. No, they're going to stick to what they know. They're going to eat some grits. They're going to eat that. They're going to eat their grits and they're going to eat their shrimp and they're going to stick to what they know. They ain't changing nothing. So I'm telling you like this right now. If you don't have that pedigree to work to come from under somebody like Saban, under the coaching tree stuff that these people are used to, and the good old boy system, you ain't getting that job. Period.
Well, I agree with y'all, man. I think they're gonna go with old try and true. But Farrell, I'm with you. Get some fresh faces in there, especially if you got some roots with LSU, like that guy that you talking about, Brady. I think that you said his name was.
Yeah.
Hey, give
Brady.
him a shot at, man. You never know,
Well, I mean,
man.
he was there. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is he's one of those players. Just like with Alabama. If they fired my boy from Clemson, he played for Alabama. He's one of those players that want to go back and be a head coach of Alabama. I won't be surprised if they try to get old boy from Clemson to go down there. But Farrell, I'm with you 100%. I want to see some of these new coaches, and Tim Dahl say fresh and new plays or whatnot, because LSU is one of those teams that used to be in the championship or even in the playoffs, but now there's one of those teams that you circle on your schedule. Even in South Carolina, I circle them. That might be a W. But of course, we lost to them bitches.
Well, I mean, they were co-champions one year. You remember that?
But you got to think about this. You got to think about this also. What is LSU's pedigree? Who are they putting in the NFL? Jamar Chase, Jefferson,
Joe
Burrow. They got they always putting daggone top-notch players in the NFL. They're not about to jeopardize that.
Yeah, exactly.
And so being, you bring back the guy that got Chase and Burrow and all those guys in, that's now in Buffalo, and they're winning in Buffalo. You bring his ass back.
Stop that Sean McVay crap.
I said Joe Brady.
What I'm saying, that's the same thing the NFL did. We're trying to bring in all these young daggone coaches that win, that go out and they're gonna do something. And then the sophomores and junior year, they get fired and become offensive coordinators.
But like I say though, we don't know who they're gonna hire, but when they do hire, we're gonna have that discussion, whether they went with somebody new or they went with old try and true. And speaking of old,
try and true.
Speaking of old, the Jets finally won one, but before they won the game, they goddamn owner had this to say about my man Justin Fields.
Well, it looks like he's turning around parts of it. It's hard when you have a quarterback with, with a rating that he got. He has the ability, but something just is not jiving. But if you look at any head coach with a quarterback like that, you're going to see similar results if you roll across the league. You have to play consistently, at that position, and that's what we're going to try to do for the remainder of the season.
So what gives you hope then?
I just think defense, special teams are doing better. The defense is pretty good. If we can just complete a pass, it would look good. You got to complete some passes. You got to convince them that you can do something.
And of course, I'm coming to you first, Farrell. Woody Johnson. He the owner, but did he throw Justin Fields under the bus, or was he speaking facts?
I I didn't actually hear what he said, but I think my volume's jacked up. What did he
Basically, what
actually
he's saying, basically, he's saying that they asked him when they was 0-7 at the time. What he thought about the team is the coaching doing a good job, and he basically saying that he's seen the coaching and they're making some progress, especially on the defense. But it's the quarterback. The quarterback needs at least complete a pass. So basically, he's saying that the quarterback they have right now is a piece of shit. I'm paraphrasing right now. But he is the guy that represents your team with the Jets on the helmet and the green goddamn uniform. So why would you say that? I'm not going to tell you what to say. But did he throw him under the bus? Yeah.
You know, between him and the Cleveland Browns head coach, there were some dumbasses.
He doesn't want.
You know what I'm saying? They're just dumbasses.
Why you right? He don't know what team he owns.
Same thing I'm thinking.
Yeah, so it's like you gonna go out there and talk about the person that you're paying when it's supposed to be a team game, and the coaching is what's jacked up. It's all about the coaching. You got to coach it right in order for the players to execute whatever the plan is. Now, are you running the plays that's actually been called during the week? I don't know, but at the same time, that offensive line is absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
So the man is more of a running back than he is a quarterback.
Oh,
yeah. And Tim Dog, the next thing is, I'm gonna add on to this. Woody Johnson, he threw him on. Do you think he threw him on the bus? And like Pharaoh said, he says coaching, but is it also an organizational thing? Because they had what's my man that's playing pretty good right now? The man had mono. What's the dude name? They drafted number 2. What's the redhead name, man? I think he plays
Sam
for
Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
They also had what's my man played for the Raiders right now, but he played with Seattle last year. The brother, Gino. So everybody that
also had
played
Mark Sanchez.
Exactly. I guess what I'm saying is everybody that the organization drafted and they faded away. Now all of a sudden they're getting way better because they're on another team. So is it an organizational thing? Or is it an organizational thing that they should be looking into, or is it a team thing? I mean, guys out there on the field. Your question. Go ahead.
Bad juju, but yeah.
Bad juju.
Joseph, I agree. 100%.
Also, and last thing, they had Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers went to the Steelers. Now he's playing pretty good football.
Somebody was going to bring that up.
So, your thoughts, Tim Dawg? They threw him on the bus, or is this an organizational thing?
Personally, I think the man doesn't know what the hell going on because it took him a long time to answer the question.
Yeah,
he said the quarterback. He probably didn't even know the quarterback's name. So I'm just saying. Look, he answered the question. He was looking around like he was looking for the answer. Like, is he here? That's what I got out of it. An old man answering a statement like an old man who don't know.
But let me ask you this then, because somebody brought it up.
But the team's problem is coaching.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And like Pharaoh said, the offensive line, and you see Justin Field, he's always running.
I disagree.
Always.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you get it in, shot. I'm gonna let you get. But Tim, this is what I'm asking though. As an owner, Tim Dawg, you let's say you own a car lot. You own a car lot, and I work for you. And if I work for you, you're not gonna say I'm the worst salesman. You're gonna talk about somebody else. I work for you. Are you gonna get up there and talk bad about the person that hopefully can bring you some customers to sell some cars? Or are you going to try to lift that person up? That's the part I don't understand what Woody Johnson was doing. Tim Dawg, before I come to you, I'm Shada.
To me, he just knows that the team is losing.
Okay.
And he wants the thing to turn around. And
okay.
The man is old.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. He probably don't even know the quarterback's name, like I said earlier. So he getting put on the spot, answer questions. He probably don't talk about it a lot, but when he does, what old people do. They tell the truth. So,
okay. Well, you saying basically what you're saying, he's speaking facts. That's basically what you're saying.
He's speaking facts about what he knows, not about really going on, because he don't know what's going on. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So that the team is losing, and the quarterback is always the one that makes the team lose. So that's
Yeah, and I think the Jets are the. I'm Pharaoh King. I would have got this right. The Jets haven't made the playoff. I think they got the longest droughts out of the whole NFL. They
like
got the
Rex
longest
Ryan
drought.
was, I think, the
yeah,
last
yeah,
time.
yeah, last time. But
Yeah.
Shada, you say you want to push back on something? What you got?
Yes, it's not coaching. The fact of the matter is, why did you go out and get Aaron Glenn? That's my first question to the daggone owner. Why did you go out and get him?
To try to turn the franchise
Because
around.
he was with the Lions, and the Lions was daggone record shop, right?
Yeah.
But Pharaoh made the point. What the hell are you doing? Getting you have one of the best running backs in the league in Brees Hall. I don't care what nobody say. Brees Hall is a monster.
Yeah.
But he don't have no blocking.
Yeah.
Your whole entire offensive line is trash. The Jets, even if you go all the way back to when Rex Ryan was their head coach, the Jets have always had a defense that will show up. They've always had a defense that will show up. But the defense gets to the point where it's like, come on, man. We out here killing ourselves, and y'all that's turning the ball over and just daggone throwing it out every daggone week. That's what
he said. He said the defense pretty good.
And I'm glad you brought that up. And Pharaoh, before we move on, the thing that I saw was they have what's the dude, Salah? He was a good coach, but you got rid of him. You got rid of him.
Right.
You got rid of him. That's why I say I look more at the organizational part. Because I know you're trying to turn the organization around, but it's not just going to happen overnight. You have to let the coaches draft the players that they think can help the team around. But then I think the ownership don't allow those coaches to keep the players. They get rid of them, and then you look at those other players that you just cut play on other teams. You think, damn, I didn't know he could play like that. Shit.
So we're talking about another New York team, right?
Yeah.
They all suffer from the same thing. General managers and owners, from the New York Islanders to the New York Yankees to the New York Mets to the New York Knicks to the New York Giants. They all suffer they all drinking from the same fountain.
Hey man, that's that Niagara water. I heard New York get water from Niagara Falls. You might want to stop drinking that shit.
Hey, whatever it is, they need to stop it because they all look like they're doing the same thing and having the same meetings and freaking that.
Not the Liberty.
Losing.
Yeah.
Not the Liberty.
Exactly.
Hey, I would say that it's that the New York Jets need to get their own stadium. That might change them.
Yeah.
Playing in the same stadium as the Giants that actually won Super Bowls and they haven't done shit. I think that's a distraction from the team.
Have you been to East Rutherford, New Jersey?
I
don't know nothing
about it.
Yeah, I've been there, but
go there.
You know what I think? You made a great point. And before we go to our last topic, before we go to Let's Pick 'em, you made a great point there, Pharaoh. That's why the Clippers decided to get their own stadium, because they're tired of looking up in the rafters, because they have to hide all the jerseys and all the championship. I think the Lakers got 18 of them. They got to hide them when they're the home team. But when people look up in the rafters, you could change the floor, but they're always going to look up and they be like, God damn, all those are Lakers championships. So I agree with you on that part. They need to get their own home.
They've always played. The Lakers always played with the Clippers, and
the Clippers always played with the Lakers.
Like the Chargers and the Rams, they don't play in the same stadium.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, man. They need to get their own. But fellas, I don't have a video, but Pharaoh, I'm coming to you first, man. We're gonna talk about the World Series. Has the World Series lived up to your expectation this year, Pharaoh?
Game 2 was a surprise for me. I didn't know Toronto was going to do what they did.
I told you.
But remember I told you I said 4-2. Toronto won their last game last night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Listen, tonight Dodgers start off with Keller as pitching. He did pretty good when they on game 1. So I believe this game he's going to do the same thing. They got the same people swinging the same bats, and then they'll have to go game 6 Friday night back in Toronto. But if they're hungry enough, I forget who's starting for Friday night. But if they can get their pitching off, like game 3, he pitched the whole game. The Japanese cat, he pitched the whole game, right? First time ever. So,
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, man. Hold on, I got a stat here just for y'all because
And-
y'all talking
and-
that shit. Especially
Yeah, I'm gonna
this
come back
guy.
to. Then I'm gonna come back to you. Okay, I'm Farrell.
All right.
I'm gonna get shot a quick like. Did it live up to the hype? It's living up to the hype because everybody's saying 4-2. Except for you, shot. You got it the other way around.
You damn skip.
The fact of for me, I'm not a baseball head, but what they did 18 innings, game 3,
That was ridiculous.
walk off home run. You understand what I'm saying? So did it live up? Is it living up to the hype this year, in your opinion?
I think the World Series this year is, yes, it is living up to the hype because the World Series before, pretty much everybody could pick who was going to win. But
Yeah,
I don't think Ohtani, like they thought when he got smashed up, they were just daggone dealing with him. And Vlad Guerrero, I don't know what he eating and drinking, but whatever it is, he because he doing something that's special, and that's the thing that's crazy about baseball. Baseball is one of them sports where you could have that one player on the team that could motivate the rest of the team to go ahead and go rich you, which is why I say Toronto had just as good a shot as LA to win this thing.
Okay, then. Hey, before I come to you, Tim Dog, I'm going back to Farrell. He said he has the stats for us. What you got? What you got, Farrell?
Well, I mean, if old boy plays, so Yamato, he retired the final 20 batters that he faced the night that they won Game 3, and then, of course, he was the first Dodgers pitcher since Oral Hershiser to win back-to-back postseason complete games since 1988. So long as like I told you, the Dodgers had better pitching, as far as I'm concerned. And if they can, long as they can get their bats working, they'll be okay. But game 2 and game 4? Toronto's been on it with the bats.
Yeah.
Especially that 9-1 inning, that 9-run inning they had in the 6th.
Don't sleep on
God damn. That was amazing.
And just like Joe said, he agreed with you, Charlotte. He said Toronto's going to win. Tim Dog, is this year's World Series living up to the hype? Juan, yeah, that's what I say. Juan, didn't I say Juan?
Juan don't know baseball. He's a soccer dude. He just talking shit.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let that man. That man is Hispanic. He know he's baseball. Don't do that. Give him that.
Hey,
Tim Dog, your thoughts, man.
Only go to work the little league World Series. That's everybody else, man.
Let me get Tim Dog in here, man. Tim Dog, is this year's World Series meeting your expectations?
Yeah. I mean, come on now. The second game, not the second, the third game, all extra.
Third game, yeah.
I mean,
18 innings, yeah.
I mean, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
And then not only that,
in the World Series, in the World Series,
yeah. I'm saying in the World Series, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
That's like 2 games right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to root for Toronto as being the underdog, especially with Vlad. Guerrero.
Hey, Tim, can I say something quick like though? At least I know you can add 9 and 9 is 18. Yeah, you can add. Go ahead. Tim's like that at least 2 games. 9 and 9 is 18. Tim. I'm just saying. You set it up. I ducked it.
That's why I said it. South Carolina.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Finish your statement, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, and then it's just all the excitement. I mean, the crowds in both stadiums are just massive. So yeah, I mean, I even watching it without the sound on, because I'll be watching a basketball game.
Yeah,
you got to turn it up just a little bit.
Well,
Canada, really.
Yeah, and I'm glad you say that, Tim Dog. You made a great point. It doesn't seem as though that, I know when they're on each other's turf, it's supposed to be, but it doesn't seem like a home game because the crowd is live when they're at bat. They're live when the other team's at bat. So you get that excitement. That's why I say baseball and hockey are not really a home field advantage, in my opinion, because it's all about the pitching and the batting, the hitting of the bat, hitting of the ball, rather. And my next question, man, before we go to Let's Pick 'em, coming back to you, Shada, what do the Blue Jays have to do to close out this series?
I think the Blue Jays need to go ahead and their bats are there. I think they need to focus on their pitching.
Okay.
I think their rotation needs to be looked at a little bit because they have flashes where they're like, okay, you see the pitchers go out there and sometimes pitchers pitch is like they're not sure what pitch to pitch.
Like they're throwing softballs.
Yeah, like come on, dog. Just go out there and just have the mind frame. I'm putting this cat away. It's like they question it sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's what I don't like with Toronto. But Toronto is very streaky.
Yeah.
Once they get going, it's very hard for them to daggone get stopped, man. Very hard. So I'm just saying if they could keep the pressure on the LA Dodgers, I think they win this series.
Okay, then Tim Dog, the same question to you, man. What do the Blue Jays have to do to close the series out?
Continue on doing what they've been doing since the first and the last game. The hitting, the pitching was right there. I don't know what the pitching stats was, but I mean, good Lord, it's just their pitching was phenomenal, and the reason why, not just the hitting, but the placement, and all those games always have high pitch counts too. Every last one of them. And that means that you got the pitchers working their spots and the batters patiently waiting for their ball, their pitch. And that's what makes it a chess match right there.
That's right. So you say the first and the last game, keep doing what they did the first last game.
That pitching was because that's what did it. I mean, other than the bats, of course, but once you stop the Dodgers from hitting, you're doing good because they gonna hit.
I got you. Farrell, man, what you think? What do the Blue Jays have to do to close the series out?
Who was that first?
I don't know. Blue Jays ain't gonna be able to do anything to close it out.
I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying it's tied up. I'm tied up. We're gonna talk about the Dodgers, but stick to the question. What do you see the Blue Jays have to do if they're gonna close the series out?
Be the Blue Jays.
They gotta do what they did last night. They have to put runs on. They have to get their runs. They have to hit the pitchers. They have to.
They need to have what you're saying. They need to take the lead first.
What 5-2, 6-2.
Yeah.
So
what you're saying is play with the lead. They have to play with the lead. So basically, you're saying play with the lead.
They have to because if they fall behind, they're done.
Okay. All right. Now, Farrell, here's your question. Since you want to jump so fast, now what do the Dodgers have to do to close this series out?
Stop fucking around. Stop fucking around. Go out and play some goddamn baseball. They sitting around. I'm sitting there looking at the manager in the dugout, and he's chewing his gum and stuff, looking like doggone Pete Carroll over there. Hey, man, manage your team better, dog. Like, what's going on? You got the best players. You have the best player. I think Shohei Ohtani is going to be like the MVP of the league. If they win the World Series, he's going to be MVP. He got the most bats, the most home runs, the most the best ERA next to Yamamoto. And it's like you have the team to do this, but whatever's not happening is I know Mookie Betts is not getting on the plate. Hernandez like he never seen a baseball before. It's like what the fuck is going on? So stop chasing them outside curveballs. That's what Hernandez is doing. I've been watching them for 5 games now.
Mookie keep dropping that
games, and he keep chasing that one pitcher that throws outside. Like, stop it. Yeah, so I'm sorry.
No, Farrell, because you basically say what they need to do. Tim Dog, what do the Dodgers need to do to close the series out?
Start hitting. I mean, stop. What's the word? Stop settling. And just start waiting.
Yeah.
Because they're not. Anyway,
they settling, and a good thing to, like I said, to Toronto's pitching, they giving them what they want. Mean, the pitchers are getting what they want, and the batters can't do anything about it until they can figure out a way to crowd the plate. But when you crowd the plate, what happens? It goes on the opposite side, then block. That's it. So you got to take your wins and your losses and know the pitcher, knowing the pitch he's going to do, and just be patient.
I got
you. There for a reason.
Joe crazy as hell.
I got you. What Joe say? I missed that. What you got on the shotter?
He's somebody going to the White House.
Oh, whoever wins is invited to the White House. I say both those cities. Shada, what do the Dodgers need to do to close the series out, man?
Be the Dodgers. They need to play the way they've been playing all season. They need to just go ahead and go out there with the confidence when they step up to that plate and literally be like, you know what I'm saying, Babe Ruth and Joe DiMaggio. Go out there and tell them, I'm gonna put this out here because they have the capability, but they're going up to the plate and they sitting here daggone playing around. Mookie, like Pharaoh King said, they chasing a lot of pitches because they know they're the better team, and that's their downfall. They know they're the better team, and they're going out there thinking that's going to be a cakewalk. And Toronto got something to prove.
Exactly.
And they leading right now 2-0.
Toronto is playing like the number one team that they are coming out of the AL.
Yes, sir.
Right. Dodgers
who's up? Toronto.
Like they
Toronto,
did some kind of way. They were the how the New York Giants played when they came in. They were the underdog when they actually they knocked off the number one team. So you really are the number one team. You're not playing like it. So they just get their head out the ass and start playing some baseball.
Yeah, and just like Tim Dahl said, Toronto's up right now 2-0. So Shada, hey, you look like Nostradamus right now, boy. You might be right.
I'll take it. Sure, I'll take it.
Looking like a up militant to me.
That's all it is. All it is. Pharaoh King, man, we be staying that, man. Before we go, let's pick them. You already send
I'm gonna
text
tell you what.
out.
This week.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we go to let's,
you ain't look too
let's
good,
pick
there,
up Man on the Street.
Hey, like Tim Dog said, I should have sent my picks in like you changed your team from Buffalo. What you call it? I should have did the same shit, but I did. I stuck to my gun. I stuck to my gun. No, I stuck to my gun. But go ahead.
Listen,
right, so,
on the street. I
so
gotta ask
this
question. I gotta ask this question, Pharaoh. Give me a second. I got a whole family that's on here, and my homeboy down in Florida, and he heard about this whole Dallas Cowboys debacle last week. Then he I'm watching the show with my wife tonight, and I want to know what your thoughts are on this whole Dallas situation. So,
well, I could tell you, I'm gonna tell you my situation. Let your brother know Dallas don't have no defense. You can put up all the points you want, but if you can't stop the other team from scoring more points than yours, it is what it is. But their defense sucks.
And he talked about they need to go after Max Crosby and all these other players. I don't think it's a one player situation for Dallas.
Yes, it is. You shouldn't have got rid of Micah Parsons.
And that's what I was about to say. Even if they get a Max Crosby, I don't think it's going to help him because what is his name? Flojo or Flugie or Fallujah, whatever that goddamn defensive coordinator. Shit, I could call better defense and I play Madden. Pharaoh.
Micah having fun in Green Bay, boy.
So with that being said, you see how Stephon, what's that? Trey Diggs or whatever he is.
Trey Diggs.
You see how he's getting his ass tossed up. He wasn't that good the first couple years only because the ball was being thrown to him. Remember that Brent dude, Bland, whatever his name was.
Bland.
Their secondary is porous as hell.
Yeah,
right. So it was the up front guys that was actually getting pressure that actually made those bad throws, and so they look good on the back end. They don't have those people that have the pressure now, so they look terrible on the back end.
So
long throws for short throws because they from
quarterback.
They can intercept the ball that's short because they always behind the receiver.
Yeah, they throw the short pass.
Quarterback.
I think Dak. Dak is a nice quarterback. Only thing about Dak is that he's on the Cowboys. If Dak was on any other team, I would be talking about Dak. But I can't hype Dak up because he's on the Cowboys. But if Dak was on the Eagles, Dak was no. He got oh boy is a bad boy too. Now I'm not gonna take on Pickens. Pickens been balling out this year.
DK.
Yeah. No Pickens, but he's been balling out this year.
Pickens is what made CeeDee Lamb better this season.
Yeah. Because you got to pick your poison. You got to double one, and of course, if you double CeeDee Lamb, Pickens is going to be open. But my thing with the Cowboys, of course, I wasn't going to pick the Broncos. I already knew the Broncos were going to beat the brakes off because the Broncos got a better defense than the Cowboys do. But the only reason I didn't pick the Broncos because of what? Pussy ass mouth Sean Payton. So a couple of those losses I did because of well, let me backtrack. Back to the Cowboys. The Cowboys got a good offense. They got a good offensive scheme going right now, but it's the defense that's giving up the goddamn draws. It seems as though that they can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. Their linebackers are too light in the ass. Their linebackers look like safeties coming up to play linebacker. That shit doesn't make sense to me. The damn defensive coach doesn't know what the fucking plays he calling. He look like he on the sideline playing Madden, looking at the game at the same time. We're looking at me pick A. A is a good defense. Motherfucker playing prevent, motherfucker run the ball. But that's just me. That's just where I look at it. That's where I look at it, man.
Run the ball.
Yeah, they run the ball because when you play prevent, you're trying to stop the pass. But the other team say, I'm gonna run the ball. They play prevent on a 3rd and 1. Let's play prevent. 3rd and 1, King. Prevent. I need 1 yard. I know to make sense. But thank you for that, man. Tell your partner, thank you, man. Sean, you gotta show you how to link your thing up so the comments can come up, man.
Yeah, I'm seeing some.
Yeah. Okay. What you got, Pharaoh, man? Yeah. No, because Villa came through. I think Villa's on yours.
No. I can't post a comment.
Okay. So, but Pharaoh, man, where we standing at right now, man?
All right. So this week, Shata with the 10 dub.
About time.
And then hey Joe, you and I we shared 9 wins this week. Then it came in at Mad Professor Tim Dog shared 8. Your boy One Direction got 7. E-Love got 8.
Damn.
And then
I got 5.
A Man on the Street with 5 wins.
Hey, all I gotta say is this. I pleaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
Shoot, your picks will shut down, boy.
That's right. What's the standings right now, though, Pharaoh?
Right now,
your picks will shut down.
Now,
Ain't that a bitch?
Shada is on top at 73 wins.
God damn. Shada.
Then it's Man on the Street. No, I mean Mad Professor was 72. Then me and JJ was 71. And then you and Tim Dog at 69.
Tim Dawson. Oh, we tied with Tim. Oh, hell no. I got to get some win today. Oh, shit. I can't be tied with Tim Dog. Tim Dog got to be in last place. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Oh, I'm going to have some better picks this week. I'm going to have some better picks this week. It's a time, ladies and gentlemen, for what we call Let's Pick 'em. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this segment is brought to you by nobody. We haven't got a sponsor yet, but we're going to get there one day. You never know. Y'all going to see us in limelight. Not today.
Man, Mookie Betts fucking sucked, man. 3 for 19 on the postseason. I told you, man, put a bat on the ball, man. Anyway,
ladies and gentlemen, this is the segment of the show. We pick our teams. We pick our games for NFL. And like Pharaoh said, the Man on the Street is tied with Tim Dog, but I won't be tied for long. I'm going back for my damn title. First game we got up is the Ravens and the Dolphins. Tim Dog, you already got it behind you. Are you taking your team this week? The Ravens over the Dolphins?
Yeah, what you need to ask is anybody taking the Dolphins?
Hey.
What?
8-point favorites, man.
Only reason why I'm saying that is because the Dolphins surprised me last week after being shut out the week before. And showing up in Atlanta and beating Atlanta like Atlanta didn't know how to play fucking football.
Atlanta's a bipolar team. We don't know who the fuck is showing up in Atlanta.
Exactly. And that's why the only reason why I say, because we don't know, just like the Dolphins, they're a bipolar team. We don't know what team's going to show up. So that's why I say what I say.
What I'm saying right now is the Ravens, because they purposely held back on Lamar because it was a short week. And he's going to be
smart move. Yep. That's a real smart move on their part. What about you, Shada? Who you got?
Baltimore all the way. You know they still got King Henry, and I'm a King Henry. Listen, I've been on him since he was at Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The King Henry, I got to go with him.
Shada going with the Ravens as well. Give me the Ravens too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Dolphins can put a back-to-back game together like that. Tua went down there and did some shit that I never see Tua did before. Maybe because he know if he didn't show up, his ass is going to be on the sideline and his coach is going to get fired. Yep. But I'm going with the Ravens. Pharaoh, who you taking?
I'm going with Ravens. I'm going up the street. I'm going to keep it in the Beltway.
All right,
There
then.
you go.
All right, Joe. Joe, let us know who you taking this week. Joe got Lamar. He got the Ravens as well.
Yep.
Next up, we got the 49ers Giants. Shotta, who you got?
Ooh,
49ers.
2-8. So San Francisco is a 3-point favorite.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for that, there, Farrell. Who you got there, Tim Dog?
I'm going with the Niners because Scatterboo is hurt.
Yeah, and give me the Niners as well because they had something going with Dart
Scatterboo.
and Scatterboo. They had that thing, and their defense looked pretty good. But I think the 49ers, after losing last week, and Big Dick Mack ain't came to show last week, and hopefully Purdy might be back in the game, so we
Purdy's
probably
back
see
this
what
week,
Purdy
I
going
think.
to do. But I think the 49ers are going to pull it out just because of the fact that Dart going to be a rookie quarterback, and that force of Scatterboo, that combination that they had, it's not going to be there enough to beat the 49ers. Farrell, who you taking in this game?
Man, who else is a running back for New York?
Me. They call me, man.
San
All right.
Francisco.
All right.
They said running back, not back runner.
Yeah, y'all wasn't ready for that, were you?
No, I thought he said somebody rubbing his back. That's what I thought he said. That's
No
me all
kidding.
day.
Hey, go get your hair
kidding.
done, boy. Goddamn.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Chargers and the Titans. Oh my goodness, this guy been running this whole goddamn day. So, is anybody taking the Titans over the Chargers?
Hell
Hey,
no.
Chargers are 9-point favorites.
Shit.
We all rolling with the Chargers on this one. Joe, who you got, Joe?
Joe's going with the Chargers. He ain't crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. He ain't put it up, but he put it up here pretty soon. But he'll come back to you.
Only
All
crazy.
right, after that game, my brothers, we got the Vikings and the Lions. Now, this is going to be a good game. Before Farrell, what's the spread on the Vikings in the Lions game?
Detroit 9 points.
Okay,
Where they playing?
yeah, Joe taking the Chargers,
Detroit.
Farrell. Next up,
I'm going
like I
Detroit,
say,
man.
the Vikings and the Lions is going to be a good game, but I just saw that.
Not long as they had. And Minnesota still got that damn Carson Wentz. And the
No.
other night,
No, Carson.
He's hurt.
Wentz
He's
is
going for the season. Carson Wentz is going for the season. He's going for the season, and that's what I'm about to say. Carson Wentz is going for the season. Shoulder injury. Carson Wentz is going for the children. JJ, whatever, McCarthy is coming back, first game back. I don't think that the Lions. I don't think they got enough to beat the Lions, so I'm taking the Lions in that one. The Lions got something to prove. Ever since the Lions had something to prove, ever since Washington embarrassed them on national TV last year, they're always playing with a chip on their goddamn shoulder. So that's why I'm going with the Lions. What you say, Shotter?
You know I'm going with the King of the Jungle. Come on, man. Don't be crazy.
All right, then. What about you, Tim Dawg?
In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Knuckles. Hey, Sonic and Knuckles gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I know. Farrell, who you taking?
I'm going with the Lions. Keeping it
All
the
right,
Kings,
then.
baby. The
Keep
Kings.
it the King. That's right. And Joe taking the Lions. The Vikings have no quarterback. Well, JJ McCarthy, that's where they put all their goddamn eggs in one basket because they did have Sam Darnold last year. Sam Darnold came out there and played pretty.
They won 13 games last season, so.
But that's what I'm saying. They had Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold came out there and balled out, but they thought that JJ McCarthy is their future. So they got rid of him. And now they got JJ McCarthy. With old boy being hurt, Carson Wentz going out for the season now. It's showing proof for J.J. McCarthy, and we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen.
AJ McCarthy
Next up,
on new wage daggone AJ McCarron.
Next up, is anybody taking the Falcons except for Joe? Anybody taking the Falcons versus Patriots? What's that spread on that one, Farrell?
6 points by New England.
There it is.
Atlanta
Anybody?
Listen, Joe. I know you're a Falcon fan, but they're going from turf to actual natural grass. So you might want to think about that.
So anybody taking the Falcons besides Joe?
I'm going with the United States Drake.
Yeah, we all going to Patriots. We all gonna take the Patriots, man. With the Patriots, what I have seen, fellas, I want to just talk about a quick second. Vavro, he came there, and a lot of people are saying they got to easy. They say, oh, Joe taking the Patriots too. Joe trying to win this shit. So basically what they're saying is that the Patriots only winning because they got a easy schedule. But to quote my man Farrell always say, Chuck, they professional. They get paid, right? They get paid just like the other team. So I don't want to hear that bullshit about they got an easy schedule because they're professional. They're supposed to go out there and perform. And Drake May
this
is
season
actually
has proven
performing.
that, guys.
That's right.
This season has proven that.
And
The
Drake
last
May is out
time
there
the
balling.
Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons played in the daggone Super Bowl, what happened?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
There's franchises that fuck up the professionalism, and Atlanta is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Along with
yeah.
all the New York teams.
Yeah. And even though I can't stand Vrabel because he did some shady shit down there with the
Right.
Titans, and then they got rid of my man that had the job. Because I still think that the head coach, the black coach that they had for the Patriots, could have did the same damn thing. I don't think he had enough time to turn it around because Vrabel fell into a spot where there is an easier schedule. The teams that they're playing are not as good as they are right now. We'll see next year what it's all about. That's just me, but I'm not going to take anything away from the Patriots from doing what they're doing this year. You play the team that's in front of you, and you're supposed to beat those teams.
Yep.
And that's it. Like my man Pharaoh said, they professional. Chuck, no, I'm doing it. I'm doing it in my man Pharaoh. I'm doing my man Pharaoh voice. Chuck, they professionals. They get paid to do this shit. They should win. That's my man Pharaoh right there. That's my Pharaoh impression right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, that's a good one too.
Hey,
that's a good
am
one.
I lying though? Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. You're not lying at all. Oh, next up, my brothers. Oh, this is gonna be a good one right here.
Wait. Everybody got Detroit? I mean, New England?
Yeah, everybody taking a picture. Even Joe. Now this is the game right here. We're gonna see the test between the difference between boys and men. Right here, my man, Tim Dawg. We got the 7-1 Colts going up against, I think, the 4-3 Steelers. Who you got, Tim Dawg?
Man,
what's the spread on that? What's that spread?
Taking thoroughbreds.
All right.
The what? What you got, Tim?
I'm taking the thoroughbreds. The
Okay.
Colts. I ain't going to jail. I ain't stealing shit.
Okay, what you got on that? My main man Shouter. Who you got?
Come on, man. You know what's that? Hey, let me tell you something. Them horseshoes ain't playing no games, you heard?
No.
I got you.
That daggone Jonathan Taylor is acting like he daggone freaking daggone Adrian Peterson and daggone Ronnie and all them rolled into one.
Okay.
I got you. Who taking in this one, Pharaoh?
I got the Colts, man, because Jonathan Taylor is running like the thoroughbred he is. So
yes, he is.
And then the white Michael Vick is throwing the shit out that ball. So
Joe taking Daniel Boone in the Colts as well.
Okay.
Man.
Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. And Johnny Taylor,
I said the white Michael Vick. I did not say Eminem.
Give me
Don't do it. Don't be silly. Don't do it.
So I gotta make up some games, man.
Pittsburgh. That used to be my favorite team until I decided to go with
yeah. Oh, you do your Madden Street impression. You doing your Madden Street impression because you know that's what I'm about to say too.
Hey, there's a bunch of other songs that don't be silly.
Oh, that's funny.
Fun, you know, Willie.
No, give me the Colts as well, man, because I seen what the Colts did last week, and I seen what I want to pick the Steelers, but the Steelers are night and day, and it goes back to something I heard that made a lot of sense. And Farrell, you brought it up when you spoke about my Eagles. They wide receivers don't get no separations between the defensive back and Aaron Rodgers is not Aaron Rodgers of old. And their defense, when you think about certain teams, you think about their defense. When I think about Baltimore defense. When I think about the Steelers, defense. When I think about lately the Eagles, a defense. Washington, defense. You understand what I'm saying? When you think about certain teams, you think about how good their defense
used to
are.
have one of the top defenses.
Exactly. So,
You know?
but the Sea Chickens, my main man, Shouter favorite team.
Yeah.
Defense. You understand what I'm saying? But for now, the Steelers doesn't have that defense that we used to see. They don't have the players. They still got my man T.J. Watts over there. But who else do they have to stop that offense?
Cameron Hayward looking old, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So
17 years in.
I know they say defense win championship, but goddamn Daniel Jones that went to a perfect situation. He got a good running back. He got a good offensive line. He got receivers that are actually catching the ball, and he got a team that believe in him. And I can't see the Pittsburgh Steelers doing anything to beat
Look,
those
you
boys.
saw what Green Bay did to them,
Yeah, exactly.
and that was
exactly.
in Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
And that's all in the second half.
Exactly.
They was murdering them, man. They couldn't do no wrong.
Couldn't do no wrong. Next up, man, Pharaoh, you called it last week. You went with him, and you told us he was going to win. I didn't believe you. I thought he was going to get blown out. But next up, my fellas, C.J. Stroud pulled it out for my man Pharaoh. I think he was the only one that picked him last week.
Yes, sir.
This week, he got the Broncos. So, Pharaoh, you going with your boy again this week? Or you going to take pussy mouth
So
Peyton?
this week, the Donkeys are going to lose to the Texans because Houston is playing at home. It's a 2-point spread. I'm going with my man C.J. Stroud. He played like he did last week. Denver is in trouble.
Okay, then. Who you got, Shotter?
Shout out, I see you frowning behind them big ass glasses. I don't really care what you think.
I'm just saying, yeah, you got a right to your opinion, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Them Broncos gonna kick y'all all in the mouth. Yeah,
they beat Dallas. We're not talking about anything special.
Listen, they ain't losing to no two teams in Texas. They about to
I
one.
I want you to pick Denver so I can get this W this week.
Lone Star, my tail. Texas Ranger,
Please.
my tail.
Please.
The Broncos about to gallop all over y'all back.
Hey, go ahead and pick the racist team, man. Go right ahead.
I don't give a damn. I'm trying to win.
And who you got, Tim Dow?
Houston.
Oh, goddamn! Look at Tim Dow going out on a goddamn limb. My man Juan got the Texans as well.
C.J. Stroud looked damn good last week.
Okay,
the
Pharaoh,
defense looked good. Y'all forget the defense played damn well last week.
Well, defense always been there, but the offense haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pharaoh, who you taking?
I'm going with CJ. Keep it California. Let's go. California raising. Let's do it.
And Joe going with the Broncos as well. Juan got the Texans. Y'all know who I got. You have right mind down. You know I will not. Long as the Broncos got pussy mouth, bitch ass Sean Payton, Hillary Payton. Goddamn.
Anything begin with a P, huh?
No. I learned my lesson from that. No. Anything. Hey, Tim Dog, I got a better one. Fuck, cause I ain't getting paid. So fuck, not getting paid. Fuck the shutdown. Sean Payton, his pussy ass mouth. Look at him every time. That's just me though. Look at him, man. Next up, my brothers, we got the Bears and the Bengals. Man. What's that spread on that one there, Pharaoh?
Chicago 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Where they playing?
They're playing in Cincinnati. So
they played in Cincinnati.
I'm going
so who? Yeah, I'm gonna me get Tim Dog on this first. Tim Dog, who you got this week?
Man, this is gonna be hard because
that was she said.
Yeah, boy, but not with you.
I'm not talking about you.
Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears.
Okay.
Fuck
all right.
you.
You want the Bears?
Yeah, give me the Bears.
Shout out. Are you going with painted nails this week, or are you gonna go with old Joe Flacco?
You know I'm going with the daggone Bengals player. I'm not picking Caleb, paint the nails, daggone fluorescent, daggone whatever. No, I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all.
All right, then. What about you there, Pharaoh? Who you taking?
You daggone ready to go with the cardiac cat. What's wrong with you?
Pharaoh, who you taking?
I might have to go with the cross-dressing painted fingernails guy.
And what's the spread again?
3, Chicago on the road. Okay.
Give me the Bengals, man. I'm going to Bengals because I went with painted nails, and all I got is a broken heart.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Some acetone on that.
I thought that was Yvonne Green.
No, I got a slap in Yvonne Green. No, there's a difference between a slap and a broken heart. Shit. I
gotta stay with the Bengals at home because you still got Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
You still got the other receiver. You got decent running.
You got Higgins, and they got a good. You got Hendricks on the other side too. So yeah, and Joe taking the Bengals and then the Bears.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati.
You know,
fake ass Browns. That's what they are.
You know what Caleb Williams remind me of? He remind me of going to Atlanta And I'm thinking, man, that's a good looking woman over there. And go over there, and it's a cross dresser. That's what he is, a fucking cross dresser, because they will fool you every goddamn time. And that's what Caleb Williams did to me for the last game. He fooled me. He fooled me into thinking that he was an actual quarterback, and his ass is not.
He's a flip flopper. Just like a boy I knew in Detroit.
This shit. Yeah, he a flip flopper.
Just like a toy in New Detroit. I brought her some chicken talking about love me. And then what the
No, he said, I knew this bitch back in 1962. I went up to her house. That bitch loved me, man.
No. He said, I bought some chicken. I said, just love me.
They don't know what we talking about. We talking about a vampire in Brooklyn, fellas. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Somebody gonna buy me a brand new TV, and it better be color.
That bitch did the flip flop. Killer Williams did the flip flop shit on me, man. So fuck him. Next up, fellas, we got the Packers.
No, man on the street. God has been talking about Caleb Williams. You've been trying to support this.
I know.
What have you been saying about Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
I can't support that. You know something from Jamaica? I can't support that.
Yeah. Can't support that. Next up, my brother, we got the Panthers and the Packers. My main man, Shout, I'm gonna let you have this first one. Who you got?
Hey, this Packers 14 points at home.
Is still on that team, man. And Jordan Love still throwing the ball, man.
Yeah.
And it's cold.
We say in love we trust.
In love we trust.
Okay, so I guess as Pharaoh, you taking Love as well?
Of course.
You're not gonna do like you did last time and what's the call it not playing?
No, that wasn't the Green Bay game.
No, I'm talking about for the Panthers. When you find out a boy was playing against Buffalo.
Bryce Young was hurt. Hell yeah. Change.
Okay.
Hey, what did Andy Dalton do? What did he do?
The little boy that they have a quarterback. He hurt.
What did Andy Dalton do though?
Yeah.
And
showed
up.
Threw straight
got
to the
showed up. Yeah.
Defensive end that took it in.
Yeah.
He got paid.
Tim Dog, who you taking, Tim Dog? You taking the cheese heads?
I'm getting my grilled cheese sandwich, man.
Okay, then Joe taking the Packers as well. Give me the Pack too, man. Because last week, unlike Pharaoh, I didn't change my pick. I still went with old Andy Dalton. And like Pharaoh say, he was throwing to me. He was throwing to everybody except for the people that matched his uniform. I'm like, God
worse
damn.
Than Jameis Winston, though. Jameis Winston is.
He needs to shave that damn beard. If he get that beard off his face and stop trying to look like a grown man, he might win a game.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, man, if Bryce Young was in the game, I probably would have picked the Panthers. Cause I think the Panthers got a pretty good defense. They got a good offense when Bryce Young and Dowdle is in the game. They got that 1-2 punch. And their wide receivers Leggett is pretty good, and the other wide receiver they got is pretty good as well. But I can't see them going to Green Bay though. Just like Tim Dog say, it's starting to get cold. That weather, even though they got an outdoor stadium in North Carolina, it doesn't get as cold as it does in Green Bay. And
Charlotte is not Green Bay at all.
Juan took the Panthers.
What's wrong with you? Did you not have any tacos or something today? What's wrong with you?
What is it? Dalton's still better than Kirk Cousins. Sorry, Mickey Ficky ass. Damn, Joe. Tell me how you really feel. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we got the Saints and the Rams. Anybody taking the Rams? Anybody taking the Saints? What's that spread that first day on Pharaoh?
Crickets.
It's 14 on the Rams.
Who cares about that goddamn spread? Because it's the goddamn Saints. We don't give a fuck about the spread. Everybody taking the Rams. I'm going to speak for every goddamn body. We all taking the Rams.
Except Matt. Mad Professor.
The Mad Professor when they picked the goddamn Saints. So we already got that. So we all going with the Rams on that one. Now this is going to be an interesting game right here, Pharaoh. And I want you to pick this one first. This one is the Raiders and the Jaguars. Two teams trying to find their way, if you ask me. So who you got?
Jacksonville on the road. That's what I'm going with.
What's that spread?
3. Jacksonville on the road.
Okay, then. Before I come to you, Tim Dawes, what's the score in the baseball game?
Forgot what a football is supposed to do.
It's supposed to go forward.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but Geno Smith has regressed as he got older playing this game.
Yes.
Yeah. Tim Dawes, you got the score in that baseball game right now?
2-0.
It's 2-0.
Still 2-0.
Top of the third.
Top of the third. Okay then. Joe, they are starting a rookie quarterback this year. They're starting Shaw, and that motherfucker, he's just as garbage as the rest of them. So
yeah, hey Joe,
Joe
they
taking
can
Jazz.
start anybody they want. New Orleans is going to lose.
Yeah. So give me the goddamn Rams as well. Everybody except for Juan Direction. I see you going the wrong direction because he's going with the Raiders.
From where he lives, so I get that.
Yeah, he going with the Raiders. There it is. One Direction. Next up, fellas, we got the Chiefs.
Got Jacksonville.
Okay, my bad, Joe. My bad, Tim, dog. My bad. Next up, my brothers. Now this is going to be they touting this as the AFC Championship game. The Chiefs and the Bills. The Chiefs coming off a dominant win. The Bills coming off a dominant win.
The Chiefs came off a ref win. Let's get that right.
Oh my God, the refs in that game was crazy. That is so ridiculous. Anyway.
Okay then, Farrell, who you taking? I'm gonna let you go first. Since you say that it was a referee game, who you taking?
No man, I'm going with Buffalo. Buffalo at home. Kansas City lost, but Kansas City is that rain scared the shit out of me. 2 points.
Shot, who you got, Shot?
But I'm going Buffalo at home, man.
Okay.
Yeah, because they don't have the refs to bail their ass out this game.
You going to KC?
I'm going with Buffalo.
No, I'm talking about Shot. Shot going with KC.
Yeah, they wide receivers is causing the problem.
Yeah, there it is. What you got, Tim, dog?
What's that? What'd you say, Shot?
The wide receivers causing the problem, and Buffalo, Keon Coleman ain't doing nothing. He ain't did nothing since he left Florida State. So I don't see them doing nothing. Khalil Shakir, freaking
This could be the game, Shada.
No, stop. As I'm saying in Jamaica, no go stop. No go stop.
I got you. Joe taking Buffalo as well. Tim Dog, who you taking in this one?
I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
Yeah. Give me the Chiefs as well, man.
You got Tim Dog?
You got the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me the Chiefs as well. The reason why I'm taking the Chiefs is because they got all their star players back. You know, they got all their players off of injury. The only thing that I can see.
Seahawks. Bitch, we ain't on
We
that
ain't
yet.
got the Seahawks yet. We on the Bills and the Chiefs. Goddamn, one direction. That's why we call you wrong direction, because you going the wrong goddamn way. But at least you know what you picked though. But with the Chiefs, I see the Chiefs starting around the game in the shape. And for some reason,
man on the street?
I'm taking the Chiefs. One reason is that the Bills have an issue with the Chiefs. That's their kryptonite. Yep. That's their kryptonite. And I don't think that Allen can handle that pressure that the Chiefs going to bring, because the Chiefs want to prove to that damn Bills that y'all not there yet. Y'all still need to cook a little bit longer. That's just my opinion, though. You went to a Cowboy game and don't want to get.
He just meant to go and hear it.
Juan, I went to see the Cowboy lose in person.
No,
it's much better when you see him lose in person.
Juan, you got to pick between Kansas City and Buffalo. You done jumped ahead of game, man. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. So
No,
who
picked
you
the
got?
Bills. He picked the Bills.
He got the Bills.
Juan already picked the Bills. Yeah.
He's so hateful about me going to Washington game. He just went to the Washington game.
Oh yeah, Juan way ahead. Yeah, he took the Bills earlier. Okay.
Way ahead. He took the
He
Bills,
way ahead. Goddamn. And fellas, we got the Commanders and the Seahawks.
Washington
My main man. Washington at home. What's that spread?
3.
Is a boy playing this week?
Yeah.
No,
He's
Mariota's playing.
Mariota's playing. So Tim Dog, who you taking this game?
And Terry McLaurin is out because he fucked the damn quad up again.
So Tim Dog, who you taking?
Damn, this gonna be hard.
That's what she said.
Like
Every time you say it, I'm gonna say
it. Man.
Now pitching like shit.
Man, give me.
Seahawks. What about you, my main man, Shot? Are you taking the Sea Chickens or the Commanders? One team you can't stand, one team used to be your team. Who you got?
I gotta listen.
Man,
Jaden's back this week.
No.
No, Mario.
Nah,
Mario.
They ain't winning without no Jaden. I'm sorry. No.
Did y'all see fucking Mariota fumble the ball after he went past the first down marker back to the original line of scrimmage?
Yeah.
Y'all see that shit?
I gotta go with the Sea Pigeons, dog. There's just no way.
I got you. I
don't trust
y'all see that
Yeah. Joe taking the sea. I don't know why y'all call it sea. Charlotte start calling it sea chicken. So yeah, we
call them
Joe.
Yeah, Joe taking the sea chickens as well.
I know that's why Atlanta got rid of them, but damn.
Eagles too.
Yeah. I got y'all leftovers, man.
Fair. I know you taking the Commanders though. You're not going against your boys.
I'm taking only 3-point spread.
Yeah. I'm taking the Commanders as well, man. And the reason why I'm taking the Commanders because they're at home and they can't play as bad as they played last week. Mariota got to play better. And of course, you say McLaurin out, but my man need to catch the ball. What's my man we got for San Francisco? Debo. That motherfucker.
I do get hit in the face with the ball.
Because he used to get hit in the face. No, because he used to be getting hit in the face with the ball. So you see how he dressed?
Don't do it like that. He ain't dressed like that since he been in Washington, man.
Who say don't do him like that? Farrell, I know you would say that. I know you would say that when we used to sit right here. We used to see him walk in the goddamn stadium when he played with the 49ers. You look at this gay motherfucker right here. Now all of a sudden, don't say that. See what I'm saying? Because he on your team now.
He been doing good. He had good dress. He had good dress code since he been in Washington.
All I know is he had balls in his face. So
all I know is Clinton
Nuts in your mouth. Nuts in your mouth.
Hey, but all seriousness, though.
All seriousness. Go ahead.
Cliff Kingsbury need to call a better game.
He called that exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
The way he called the game last week was absolutely trash.
Yeah.
Where was Cliff Kingsbury before Washington?
Who's one of the fastest receivers?
He's the offensive coordinator.
Could have.
Yeah.
Like they don't use him properly.
But where was he before?
Remember, what do you say, man, on the street? The middle of the field is always open.
Middle of the field is always open.
Yeah. Did you not see how many plays that they could have did
that? Before Washington.
He was the head coach of Arizona.
What do you say?
Okay, then. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure y'all.
Yeah, he was head coach of Arizona. But I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that, Farrell. Is that the play calling that they was calling? I didn't understand the game plan.
No.
I told you the worst play that interception that Debo Samuel gave up. I told you I hate that play. Why would you throw that behind the line? That doesn't make sense to me.
Debo is not a very fast guy. So why are you keep throwing this plays to him when he should be the route runner? You get Lane, who's fast, stretch the field, and you get 11.
He only threw to Terry McLaurin, two
across
times.
the field.
It was Zach Wilson's mom.
I guess Vila was talking about something else, man. He's talking about just saying.
He's talking about somebody's mom.
Yeah,
he's been talking about somebody's mom all night.
What the hell happened to Zach Wilson? I'm glad he brought that up. Wasn't he the quarterback for the Jets as well?
Yeah,
that's what he was talking about earlier.
But what happened to him though?
But he's
on everybody He was with the Jets. Nobody knows about him anymore.
He's on the progressive insurance bench.
Okay, shit. I'm just
commercial.
Zach Wilson, backup food order.
Yeah.
And the last game, and then the last game of the goddamn week, what Bart said, my bad, I just tried to come back around. I got you. We got you. Yeah, you can't get back around. Thank you. And the last game of the week, my brothers, we got the Cardinals and the Cowboys. I picked the Cowboys last week. We're going to get this out.
Dallas. 3 points.
Yeah. I picked the Cowboys last week, and what did I get? An ass whipping. Just because I couldn't stand pussy ass Sean Payton. I knew they was going to lose. Cowboys, y'all
Who's the quarterback for Arizona, man?
Shit. I don't care. Give me Arizona.
Josh Dobbs, I think.
Yeah. Goddamn, Josh Dobbs still in the league.
Jacob
Brissett. Wait a minute.
No, Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Brissett.
Same difference.
He says.
I think. Yeah, but give me the Cardinals, man. Yeah, give me the Cardinals. Who you got there, Shouter?
I'm not picking them damn Cowboys. You got me crazy.
Tim Dawg, that's your chance to make it. Go ahead.
Go on and pick them. Go on and pick them.
I cannot pick.
Go on and pick them.
Give me the girls.
Yeah, there you go. Joe taking the Cardinals without bobblehead. And like we talked about this other. You brought up what your partner was wanting to talk about those boys. Like I said, it's their defense that's giving up the goddamn draws. Last week, Dak played a decent game, but he made some bad mistakes as well, trying to force the ball where he didn't need to force the ball. They got a decent running back. Now, I think it's Williams. I think that's the running back that they have. They got a decent running back.
Yeah.
The line is pretty decent. The offensive line is pretty decent, but it's their defense. It seems as though they can't put no pressure on the goddamn quarterback. The one player that they had, Jerry Jones didn't want to pay him the goddamn money. The one player that they had that you could put any place on the goddamn field, so the line had to adjust. Wait, back. Oh, he's on the left side. Oh, he's on the right. Oh, this motherfucker playing linebacker. Damn, they got a motherfucker playing free safety now. See, it doesn't work when you got an owner like Jerry Jones and then you got a defensive coordinator that doesn't know how to call defensive plays. Like I say, he's calling plays like I played Madden. Oh, shit. Why? That's a good defense. Oh, shit. That's a pass play. They're running the goddamn ball. But that's just me, though. That's just me. That's what I see. Shit. I could be wrong. But ladies and gentlemen,
You say X, they running the ball.
That's the truth. That's how I play Madden shit. I think they gonna pass the ball. That's how the motherfucker running the ball off the goddamn bit. I say, ain't this a bit?
Hey, shit. Hey. Dodgers home run, baby.
What's the score there, Farrell? A 2-1?
2-1, bottom third.
Okay.
Yep.
When Dakota gets behind and under pressure, he transforms into it, and I agree with you on that. And because I think he's trying to prove that he's one of the elite quarterbacks, but he doesn't have an elite defense to get him over the hump. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Just like this commercial, they used to call me daggone something in high school. No, they didn't.
I believe his name Dakota is what's holding him back.
There it is. But ladies and gentlemen, those are our picks for this week. Hopefully you do better than the man on the street, because all I had was 5 wins last week. And who's on the bye, Farrell? You didn't tell who's on the bye this week so the people can know.
Nobody.
That's going to be the Jets, Jets, the Browns, the Bucks, and the Eagles.
Yeah. Hey, one more thing, though, before we go to my main man, Shada, today in sports. What do y'all think about the Cleveland Browns situation? Is it time for them to pull on Gabriel? Shada, I'm going to give you first shot at it. Is it time for them to pull him and put in Shador, or let him go 2 more games and get Shador those last 4 games? Your thoughts?
I don't care what they do at this point.
They just
I don't care what they do. It doesn't matter. They could put Shador. They could bring Tom Brady back. It ain't gonna help.
Well, shit, they could call me. Shit, I could do better than Gabriel. Shit, he only throwing 6-yard passes. Shit, I could throw 6 yards.
There is no
right.
Listen,
this man is not throwing downfield, and the defense sitting all over his routes.
Let me go ahead and what was that movie Draft Day with they need to go back and just do everything that movie told them to do.
Yeah. Tim Dawg, what you think, man? Is it time for them at least let them play a couple more games and give Shador the same amount of games so that they can at least see what they got for next year? Because I think our boy should be able to come back next year to see if they're going to go with Gabriel or Shador as their backup quarterback. Trade deadline is coming up next week as well, or should they just go ahead and let Shador go wherever he needs to go? Your thoughts with the Browns situation?
No, the Browns aren't going to play him. They just not.
The Raiders want him.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Browns don't want to play him because they don't want to get egg in their face when he does well.
Yeah.
That's all that is. And Shador is a good quarterback. Right now, I'm sure he's probably just like, fuck it, trade.
I won.
He can't do anything. But
so basically what you're saying is they're gonna die on that hill.
Yeah, they're gonna die on that hill. If they put him in, it'll probably be the last game of the season where it really doesn't fucking matter.
The Raiders want. I'm telling you, the Raiders want Shador.
Yeah. Farrell, I'm gonna give you the last.
They're not gonna trade him because they're just trying to prove something. That's all.
Before we go to my main man,
First of all, goddamn. Myles Garrett knew what the fuck he signed up for with a $40 million.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you say that, Fair. I'm glad you say that because he's slamming his helmet down.
Yeah,
you want for the money.
You know,
because y'all wanted him. The Commanders wanted him. The Eagles wanted him. Everybody wanted him, but you went for the goddamn money, and you know your situation was going to be full of shit. So I'm with you, Farrell. I don't want to hear shit about you slamming. No,
you got $40 million. Hey, suck it up and go get some more sacks.
I will never pick him as my spades partner. I'm telling you that now.
I would, like I told you before, it's going to be bye week before they put Shador in.
Yeah, yeah. And I think my man had about 5 sacks that game, didn't he?
He got 5 sacks.
Yes,
it's still lost.
Yeah.
So
it's still lost. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, my brothers, man, on that. That's our Let's Pick 'em, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to sponsor Let's Pick 'em, let us know. Hit us up at drj37gmail.com.
Hey, chasing that damn ball again, Shada.
I told you.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell who the baseball fans out on here. But ladies and gentlemen, that's why we call that Let's Pick 'em. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time for my main man, Shada, Today in Sports.
Watch it.
What you got for us this week, Shada?
Yo, you see that first picture that him show up there? You know, everybody knows,
Hitman.
right? Yeah, man. That is Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Before your boy Manny Pacquiao, and before all of this daggone, my man from Oklahoma, what his name is? Bud.
Nebraska. Bud Crawford.
Yeah, Omaha, Nebraska. This is the man right here. Tommy the Hitman Hearns was the first boxer to win world titles in 5 different weight
classes. Yeah.
Yes, sir. He's from Memphis.
With a Jerry curl. You got to make put the Jerry curl in there.
Yes, sir. And this day,
that's a post-career picture you put up.
He's 67 years old to this day. But Tommy the Hitman Hearns was one of the few fighters that you get in the ring. He lived up to that name. You slouch a little bit, he was going to take you out. But
he don't remember it now.
Yes, sir. Yeah. But hey, Tommy still got his wits about him now. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. And what about the other brothers that we had up there?
Those were from last week. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh shit, my bad, my brother. Shit, my bad. Cause I looked at my phone. I was like, shit, he had 2, but it is what it is. But after last week. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call him, Shada. You know, he kind of old too. Look at his beard.
Yeah, man.
Shit, talk about his beard. Look at my fake beard. Shit.
Hey, listen. This come natural.
But going back, like a bald black possum.
Yeah. But going back to Tommy Hitman Hearns, man, he's one of my favorite boxers, man. Especially when he was on Martin. That shit was funny as fuck too.
Yes, sir.
But the greatest fight was him and what's my man name? Oh,
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
No. Not Sugar Ray. Not Sugar Ray. What's my man that beat Sugar Ray? Marvin Hagler. That is one of the best fights. I think it only went like 3 rounds, but them motherfuckers was slinging.
Yeah, they
from the beginning to Hagler knocked him out. He knocked all the Jerry curl juice out his head. Jerry knocked him so hard the Jerry curl juice was dry.
And the one with Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for me, the best fight, Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
The best fight for me was him versus Hagler. But that's that's when boxing was boxing. Those guys didn't duck one another.
No, sir.
If you were the man, we gonna fight.
For sure.
We gonna fight. But there it is, my main man Shada for Today in Sports, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
thank you. My bad, Farrell. You about to say something?
Like you said, they had the Jerry curl. They ain't taking no knee. Talking about I just got my hair did last week.
No, hell no. I had a Jerry curl. That's why I'm bald right now. But that's a story for another day. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time.
Y'all even that bullshit.
It's that time, ladies and gentlemen, for my favorite part of the show. It's gonna be your favorite as well. We call this weird.
I apologize to all our viewers right now.
We call this weird sports.
Fuck that. Don't apologize.
We call this weird sports, ladies and gentlemen, because we try to bring y'all stuff that y'all can actually do. If you're not a true athlete, if you can't shoot a basketball, if you can't hit a baseball, or like Farrell just say, why are you chasing that pitch? See, we try to bring you stuff that you can actually do. You know what I'm saying? We bring you great sports like extreme ironing. If you got an ironing board, just get on top of your house with your ironing board. You don't even got to plug it up. Just iron. if you want to be a rock skipping champion. Pharaoh, what it is for you to be a professional and what it is for you if you're a goddamn rookie. What is it, Pharaoh?
Hey, for $10, ladies and gentlemen, you get your jersey and you get your own river rocks to skip as many times as you want. $5, you got to go find your own goddamn rocks.
That's right. See what I'm saying? We bring you stuff like that. We brought you sperm racing. Hey, if you got a good urethra, hey, go out there and ejaculate into some shit, and we could race your goddamn sperm. We brought you nose. What have we brought you? Nose wrestling. We brought you toe wrestling.
Ain't no weed in nothing. Ain't
Shit,
no
we
weed.
brought you the ferret. We brought you the ferret in your pants. Put a ferret in your pants.
There's no weed in that.
Phone booth fighting. Phone booth fight.
Shit. We done brought you so many goddamn good things. You gotta get ESPN Ultra sponsor. Yeah, we gotta get. That's exactly what you need to get. But ladies and gentlemen, Pharaoh, I got you covered. But I saw something more stupid. I got something better than what you sent me. I got you. Pharaoh. What's your sport? See, my man Pharaoh, he loves football. Baseball is one he loves. But then one of the other things he like to do, ladies and gentlemen, people don't know. You get up on Sunday, Pharaoh. What you get up on Sunday to do? Early Sunday, you say, I got to catch him because the only time it comes on.
Motorcycle racing.
Motorcycle racing. My man Pharaoh. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Pharaoh, this is for you, Pharaoh. When I saw this, I thought of you because it's all about what? Racing.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, Pharaoh, that's why I let the video. I could have missed out the video, but I knew you was going to say, Pharaoh, why you made that face, man? You love racing. Why don't you do that one? That's the way, right there it is.
Boy.
Using a clown figure.
A tiller. A tiller.
A tiller. And I saw a black person.
Who was wearing pink? The only one in pink.
There was only one black person in the world.
He was wearing pink.
With a pink
That looked like a dangerous ass sport.
Oh,
I'm telling you, his name might be Sergeant First Class Coleman because that's the only black person I know that lived in Arkansas.
Oh my goodness. Them joker had a souped up tiller too, though. That shit was souped up. All of them tillers souped. I had never seen them tiller souped up like that.
So hold on.
Because the tiller not supposed to be souped up.
I have a serious question. They're tilling the ground.
Till the ground. They ain't supposed to race
After they till the ground, are they planting seeds?
No, they racing, man. That's a racetrack. You don't
you
don't plant shit on the racetrack. That's a racetrack.
You didn't read it? 200 feet.
Yeah.
They must wear shoes.
That's right.
And
I don't understand how you got a nobody ain't planting no corn, no peas, no pumpkins, nothing.
No. Tim Dog, what you about to say, Tim Dog?
I'm not dating any no women who is in that tiller race. Because them women
Right.
were hauling ass.
Do they have weight
If
classes?
I'm not mistaken,
I don't know if they got weight classes or not, but that shit is hilarious to me.
where she used a tiller or a lawnmower to chop somebody up. See, that's PTSD already.
I'm not. Listen.
But see, fellas, y'all missing the point. That's what we here for.
No.
We bring these are events that people could actually do. If you like Shada, if you got a tiller, you like to plant things, man.
Yes,
we
I
can see
do.
you out there in Arkansas. You could be a champion, Shada. You could be the champion tiller.
I don't want it. I don't
Wait,
want
at least they have some. See, Joe, you're right. See, if you do that, you could call yourself an athlete because you're running behind the tiller.
What if you fall down and the tiller turn around on your head?
Exactly.
Well, you a shredded tiller. That's what we call that shit.
Hey,
Cause you the dumbass. You the dumbass.
can you
that did it.
imagine back in slavery day if we had one of these in the field?
Oh yeah, it'd be a national pastime.
We don't have time for that.
It'd be a national pastime. But ladies and gentlemen, that is our episode of our Weird Sport of the Week. God damn it! Like I
apologize
say,
to everybody that's watching the show right now.
we all.
I'm sorry. I didn't sign
Why
up
be
for that.
sorry? Why be sorry, man? We bringing stuff to people that want to be athletes that really can't get out there and do things like this. Shit, if you got a tiller, you don't have to run. You can walk behind it. They might have a walking one. You never know. I'm a
South Carolina. You too.
I'm about to see if I could buy. I'm about to get in one of these. I'm gonna win that championship, and I'm gonna start putting the goddamn trophy plaques in the back of my goddamn wall because I'm gonna be a champion at something.
Yeah, you gonna win without a tiller. You can use feet.
Your ass gonna lose that damn V8 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, Pharaoh. See Tim Dog. See how you lob it up there. See, I'm gonna dunk this. Well, at least I know I can win with my hand.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm just saying.
I don't need my hands to kick up dirt.
That's right. You know, I got ugly ass feet too. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. You would win.
Yeah, that is true.
You
too.
and your trophies.
That's all right, Bella. Hey, what's the score, Pharaoh? It's still 2-1?
3-1.
3-1. Oh,
yeah.
okay. It's okay. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our Weird Sport of the Week. Like I said, we try to bring you things that if you're not a true athlete, hey, you can get out there and do anything. Like I say, our favorite is rock skipping because all you need is $10. And Pharaoh, if you got $10, what are you?
A professional
rock skipper.
River rock skipper.
That's right. And $5, you got to do what?
You can just go out there and practice.
But you got to get your own goddamn rocks. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for my main man Pharaoh. His team ain't winning right now. He's still kind of upset, but it's still early. Pharaoh, they may turn it around. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my main man Pharaoh King Trivia Question of the Week. My bad, Pharaoh. Here it is. What you got for us this week, Pharaoh?
So I can't post this comment, whatever. So I'm gonna read it to you, and I'm gonna do it slow for you guys. But this question is baseball, and due to Game 3, Shohei Ohtani, he tied an all-time record with a single game reaching the base 9 times in a postseason game. Okay, so the question is, which Major League Baseball player reached the base the most times in a single postseason?
Mickey Mantle.
Reggie Jackson.
Ricky Henderson.
What'd you say, Shada?
Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle. Now we'll say that what's his face? The Gambino guy. What's his name?
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
He was on the list, but it was postseason list. But Mickey Mantle, Mickey Mantle. You have Ricky Henderson. You have what? Tim Dog.
Oh, I said Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Yeah. What's the answer then, Pharaoh?
All right, so the answer will be
No, hold on. Hold up. Did you get it right? Cause you be trying to cheat and shit.
No, I did not.
You always try to slip. Okay, then. All right.
no, I did not. I did not.
All right.
I get it right. My answer was what you call it? What's his name?
Joe said no clue. Hey, but what's the other dude? Before you say the answer now, I'm gonna say one more person. But Ricky Henderson is my answer. But what's the other dude that played for the Boston Red Sox? They still got his brain on ice.
Brain on ice.
Yeah, they got his body froze on ice. They dropped his head and busted his head. Play for.
I don't know shit about that.
Yeah, they got this baseball player that played for the Boston Red Sox, white dude.
What's that?
Ted Williams.
Ted Williams, that's it. Ted Williams.
Yeah.
Ted Williams. Yeah, they got his body frozen. They got him in cryo. But they dropped his head and busted his head. But yeah, Ted Williams in cryo.
Man,
ever since he died. Ever since he died, they got him in cryo.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Ted Williams. So Ted Williams would be my second answer, but I'm going with Ricky Henderson though.
Well, I actually said Pete Rose.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one too. What's the answer, man?
The answer is Barry Bonds.
God damn it! Oh shit!
Barry Bonds reached the base 43 times in the postseason in 2002. Remember, there was they played the
that's right.
Yeah,
the Angels.
Yeah. But you know what would be
walking them too.
But you know who? Yeah, they kept walking. But you know who would be another good guess though?
Well, that's how Shohei Ohtani reached base 9 times. They walked him 5.
Yeah, right. but you know who would never another guess would be a great guess would have been Pharaoh that I didn't think of, Tony Gwynn, because Tony Gwynn never striked out.
Yes,
I'm just saying. I understand what you're saying. No, I'm just saying. But didn't he? I think he won a World Series too, right? Tony Gwynn didn't win with Minnesota.
Never win a World
I thought
Series.
Tony Gwynn won one World Series, man.
No, never won.
Man, I gotta Google that.
No, I can't recall that.
He
Because
never won.
Barry Bonds never won a World Series.
No, yeah, but he made it to the playoffs though. Man, hold on,
Minnesota
man.
Twins. The Minnesota Twins. They ain't never won.
Yeah, but do a quick Google search, man, if you don't mind me, because I want to know if Tony Gwynn ever won a World Series, man. Somebody do it for me. Somebody do it and come let us know, man.
Oh, that's too easy.
Yeah. I want it. Kirby Puckett.
Definitely Kirby.
Yeah, he was in Minnesota. Yeah, he was in Minnesota too. But Tony Gwynn, the reason why I say that because I know you're talking about postseason, but
yeah,
when what's my man say? They talked about the greatest baseball pitchers you could think about. I think he said him, Glavine. What's my man that's with Glavine? Like 3 great pitches, 4 great pitches. He said he only struck them out like 4 times. He never won it. Okay, damn. Okay, all right.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Tony Gwynn was a great batter.
Yeah.
You know I think his batting average, his all-time batting average was hold on.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know he died of like cancer. I know he was coaching his alma mater, San Diego State. I think that he went to school at San Diego State.
Tony Gwynn average .338 average, home run 135, 1,138 RBIs, and .047 ops.
Yeah, but I'm talking about those great pitchers. They say Glavine and they say they only struck him out like 7 times or some shit like that. Somebody was talking. Yeah.
But
against the great pitchers. Yeah.
Big,
okay.
Big, thing. But yeah. Okay. So it's Barry Bonds 43 bases.
I would have
never
guessed
ladies
that.
and
I would have never guessed that.
At 74 plate appearances. I forgot to put that in there.
Yeah, I forgot about Barry Bonds, man. But thank you for that main man, Pharaoh. What?
A lot of people forget about Barry because he was under so much scrutiny.
So much scrutiny, yeah. But Barry Bonds
They remember him with the Giants because
they don't remember with the Pirates though.
Yeah, but the Pirates is what drafted him. But the Pirates didn't. There was another team that wanted him, but he ended up going to Arizona State.
Yeah,
and that's how he got to the Pirates.
Yeah, but Barry Bonds before
he got drafted out of high school at 17.
Yeah, but before the steroids thing, I think Barry Bonds already had won like 3 or 4 MVPs with the Pirates or something like that. So he already had Hall of Fame numbers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He already had.
Steroids got nothing to do with your bat speed and your hand and eye coordination. Steroids got nothing to do with that.
No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying, Shawty, is before the steroid scandals, Barry Bonds already won like 3 or 4 MVPs. That's what I'm saying. He already solidified his goddamn Hall of Fame resume by doing that before they say he never tested positive for steroids for people that
No,
you know what I'm saying. He never tested positive for steroids.
But he did take old boy from what's the old boy from
Mark McGwire.
Cincinnati Reds, big arm dude,
Mark
the
McGwire.
white boy.
Mark McGwire.
Yeah,
Mark
he
McGwire.
take Mark McGwire for basically saying admitting that he did do it because that took the eyes off of him because he did not test positive for steroids and they thought he was doing it.
There was the same.
And it wasn't in Cincinnati. It was he played for the A's. Mark McGwire played for the Oakland
was it
A's.
A's?
Yeah, Oakland A's. Yeah, the Bash brothers. Oakland, him and Jose Canseco was Bash brothers. Jose Canseco and what's my man that just passed away? Ricky Henderson. I say, yeah, the Bash brothers. But there it is, man. My main man Farrell.
He got seven-time National League MVP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I say. He won 3 of them before I think he went to
12-time Slugger Award.
Yeah.
14-time All-Star. Shit, this dude got all kind of
basically an All-Star.
Exactly. But thank you for that,
all
man.
All you got to do is play one more season. He would have been #1 in everything.
Yep.
Exactly. But thank you for that, my main man Farrell. What our trivia question of the week.
And I'd say that because one of the reasons I brought that question up was we do not have those types of black baseball players anymore.
No, we don't.
I mean, I understand the Latinos and stuff like that. That's fine. But the United States black man does not get seen. That's why I'm so tough on Mookie Betts. He's a smaller dude, but he brings awareness to what this game was all about for us coming up back in the day. And I don't understand why we as black people do not push that with our younger kids anymore.
Yeah, I think because they say it's expensive.
Is it?
That's
I
what
know
I heard.
they make it expensive for a reason.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But these guys that they're picking from Cuba and all them, they're not playing no expensive sport.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I'm just saying that's what I heard. They say that it's expensive, but like you say, man. But you got to let them know, man. Barry Bonds was a bad boy before steroids, and Hall of Fame if you ask me. But thank you for that, my main man Farrell. But before we go, my main man Tim Dog, you got something for the people, or better yet, where the fuck Tim Dog get that from? Shit, Tim Dog, where your shit at right there?
I hate to break it to you, but white chocolate actually is not chocolate at all. White chocolate is made up of a mix of sugar, cocoa butter, milk products, vanilla, and a substance called lecithin, which is a soy byproduct fat from plants and animals. Notice something missing from that? While white chocolate does not contain cocoa butter, it would need to contain chocolate solids to be considered an actual chocolate. So, it's not chocolate, but it still tastes good. So, just a little FYI.
Thank you for that. And Joe, now you're making me feel bad. I brought a lot of sports up here where you have to be in shape to play. What do you think? Baseball, the only sport without a salary cap, and you can be out of shape to play. All the shit I bring up on weird sports, you could be out of shape to do. So what are you saying, Joe? So now you make me feel bad. I be out here searching high and low for all this shit, and now you gonna slap me in my face talking about you could be out of shape. All my shit you could be out of shape to do. That's why we call it weird sports.
Women pushing behind that thing. Them women was daggone about 300 pounds.
It is what it is. And we don't have no salary cap in weird sport either. So you can spend whatever you want to spend to do the shit that I'm talking about, Joe. So you don't be coming on our show and bringing up some bullshit like that talking about baseball. Because the man on the street be searching high and low. Yeah, the man on the street be searching high and low for this shit. You can come out of pocket. King already told you, Pharaoh already told you, for $10 you can be a professional in goddamn rock skipping. Just think, if you spend $100, if you spend $100, man, you be fucking rock king of the world.
And guess what, bro? You in Georgia, there's plenty of ponds. You can go skip some goddamn rocks.
Exactly. So, Joe, I took
And
offense.
dirt.
And I took offense to that, Joe, what you just say, being out of shape and they got a salary cap. I'm waiting on your apology. But while I'm waiting on your apology, my main man, Shotta, what you got for the people before you go, my brother?
Yo, just want to say, man, go ahead and enjoy your week. Take it easy and enjoy the things that you have in life, because there's people all over the world struggling, especially in my place, that Jamaica, that don't have nothing, no home, nothing to look forward to. So thank God for his many mercies and grace towards all of us that out here that have to survive and take care of our family. Big up to all the people them all over the country. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. My main man, goddamn, Pharaoh King, what you got for the people before we go, my brother?
I'm going, you know, I hate to do this politic thing, but here in this state of, I should say, this state of emergency that we're in the United States right now, I got to go with this James Baldwin quote. To be Negro in this country and to be relatively conscious is to be enraged almost all the time.
Yes, sir. Amen.
And it's sad that we have the people of the Negro race, because we don't call ourselves that anymore. We know we're just black, we're just Americans. We're just United States citizens that happen to have melanin. Yep. With that being said, we should not be going through this situation that we're in right now with the education, the you know, it's just so much going on, especially with the shutdown.
Yeah.
And we're looking at sports to take the pain away from everything that's going on every day. That's the same thing the Romans did.
Yep.
If you think about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So be conscious out there, folks. Stay woke. Stop figuring out what side you want to be on. Stay in the middle. Pick the and go. Just go down the middle. Everybody has to have the same thing. Let's all do it together. So,
all right, Tim Dog, what you got for the people before we go, my brother?
Hey, next time somebody say you look familiar, just tell them you was a porn star. You can find me on Instagram, Father's Love 99.
There it is, ladies.
A raven is actually supposed to be one of the smartest of anything, one of the smartest birds, and your ass is saying some shit like that.
Like that. But before we go, I want to shout out everybody that joined us on our Instagram. Miss Alicia, thank you for joining us. My main man Lee, thank you. Lee Jr. Datsu, thank you. Mo Suffet, thank you. My classmate Thomasina, thank y'all for joining us on our Instagram page as well. Hopefully,
Got Mark coming through today.
Yeah. Thank you, Bill, for coming in. Yeah. One Direction. Like I said, tell your friends about us. Like I said, all we do is talk sports. If we talk a little politics, because politics sometimes creeps into sports, and we have to talk about it. But hopefully, you was entertained. As for me, all I've got for the people is don't. It's starting to get cold. If you see yellow snow, don't eat it. Shit, be smart. Be smart. Shit. And you can find me at The Man on the Street on YouTube. You also find me at Creative Canvas Expressions as well. You also find us every Wednesday night of what you're watching right now. That's not sprinkle. You can find us every Wednesday night at the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. Goes down at 7 o'clock. All we do is talk about sports. We do that pretty well. But make sure you come and check us out this Friday. Yes, we will be here this Friday for 2 Cigars and a Blunt. Oh, man, that's our other podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we just have a good time. But you want to stick around for our after show called Asked Out. Oh, that's when everybody on the panel gets to talk about what they want to talk about. Usually we go straight. We will make a right turn. But like my man Tim Dog says, we're going to make that left. We're going to drive that bitch right off the goddamn cliff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
May your picks win this week, Pharaoh King.
I may not be perfect, but I'm not you. Tim Dog can be more careful. Father's Love 99.
That's a John Candy report right there.
Shout out to Orlando. I still out here growing things. So even if them keep the shutdown going, I have land, I have fruits, I have veggies. I'm going to take care of my family. Watch out, yeah?
And see, Shada, you could till. See, you get you a racing tiller, you could till up and down your damn shit. See, I got you covered, man. I got you covered. That's what I'm here for. And thank you, Joe, thank you for apologizing. My bad. That's all I want, man. That's all I want, Joe. Love me, cause I'm bringing y'all the goddamn love.
No, Joe, don't say so, Joe.
Thank you for that, Joe, man. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, like they say, praying for the people that's going through the situation with the hurricane. Hope you come out safe. If you could donate to those men and women, make sure you do that as well. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we see y'all Friday night. Hey, it's Wednesday. It's not Friday. You know you got to go to work tomorrow. So make sure you do the right goddamn thing, like Spike Lee said. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Peace.
Holla.